recording. Full screen that. Bam. Alright, let's continue with the game. No nonsense. For that, I can do that for you if you like. She ponders the offer for a moment before smiling, confirming that I've made the right choice. Her face is remarkably easy to read. Very well. Thank you. Did she like pop a squat and twerk or something? Did I miss something? I know this game was made in 2012, but I'm pretty sure twerking was not a term back then. It was around the time, but I don't think it was a term back then. She slides her retracted cane into the handle of her bag and sets it against one of the table legs before taking a seat. Okay, she's taking a seat. My fault. I was like, what's she doing over there? Another nuzzle. Record everything? Yeah, I'm planning, cause what's it called? Since I got 2 channels now, it's pretty fire. And then your voice over it? Yeah. Cause the thing is with the 2 channels, I remember I was talking about it with what's it called, Devontae and Andrew in a Discord call like a couple of weeks ago. And we're talking about this whole thing before it was even set up. Like, it was crazy how he had it set up. And initially, it was only just going to be the main YouTube channel with the same name as the stream name, so Black Sugar 11. And I was just going to have the main videos over there edited by Devontae and just, keep going with that. So pretty much, for anyone who didn't watch the stream, it's a compilation of whatever you didn't see of whatever game I'm playing during the stream. That's why whenever I said clip anything, like if you noticed during that Nuzzle video on the Black Sugar Loving channel, all those clips, minus the ones of me talking like straight to the camera, are literally clips from the streams. Those were not recorded. Those were literally just straight up the streams. I literally just looked for clips relating to the Pokemon Emerald, took out all the ones I liked, and I thought fit with the video. Bam. I haven't started with the Hades one, but maybe after tonight's stream, or maybe tomorrow night, I'll probably start recording some of the bits and pieces for the Hades video, because I gotta start that now, and then ship that over to the Devontae. So yeah. And literally, even for that, majority of the stuff I use is literally just straight clips. So like, because that makes my life easy. I just use the clips, commentate whatever happened, and then you know. And then for the VOD channel, like you said, everything here, like pretty much the entire VOD, from beginning to end, have that, ship it off straight to YouTube on the VOD channel. Recording a Nuzlocke. Oh no, I will record a Nuzlocke. I'm pretty much recording everything I do now. Because I think Devontae mentioned a while ago, like, yeah, he's like, you should, if you're gonna have a VOD channel. I was like, okay. Because I didn't think people watched VODs like that, but apparently there's a market for that. So I was like, bet. And, so in doing that, it's like, now I just record everything. Actually, funny thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I actually have one uploading, and it's the one of the stream, of yesterday night. On a USB? Damn, that's tight. That's good. You're thinking far into the future. I like that, yeah. But the stream from last night is still uploading. you know why it's taking a little longer? Because it's only like 2 hours, so it's only a few minutes longer than the one before it. Because the first VOD on that VOD channel, BSL VODs, you should check it out. The first one is like hour 45, 47 minutes. And that uploaded quite finally, like around an hour or so. But this current one, which I uploaded hours ago, like 8 to 10 hours ago, it's in the processing phase. Like the upload is complete, but like the processing phase. And you want to know why it's taking so long? It's literally because there was this one segment, and I think y'all remember. It's I think when one of you guys played the Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up like sound alert, which was cool and all in the stream, but YouTube. They're quick with that, and the company that owns that song apparently, literally, like it was an automated message, and it was pretty much along the lines of, yo, because they go through a whole bunch of checks, and one of them was a copyright claim, and it was like, first video, no copyright claim. This one was a copyright claim, and I was like, what? And I was like, because I use Immuno, so I was like, I was like, wait a second. And then it's not Immuno, so thank goodness. But I check it, and it's the Rick Astley song, and I was like, so I had a few options. It was either cut out that segment entirely, so that like 10 to 15-second bit, cut it out entirely, so it would be one giant gap, which I was like, that would make no sense to anyone who's watching it. Mute the song, which is what I did, or I could replace it with another song, which I didn't want to do because I didn't want to lose the feeling. So I was like, you know what, I can mute it, because the thing is, I could have kept it, but okay, I could have kept it, but it's like pretty much like, we're gonna run ads on your channel. It's like, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just mute that, keep it, and just have it upload. So that video is taking a bit longer to upload because of all the like, now it's re-editing the entire video with that part like muted, and it's just like a whole process, and it's like, it's like, so this is what it feels like to be a YouTuber. It's like, nice. But yeah, so far so good though. I'm gonna upload that hopefully, because I'm gonna try to stream longer. I'm gonna stream longer tonight. That's the goal, and hopefully by the end of tonight's stream, the video should be, hopefully is done processing. I've never dealt with this issue before, but hopefully it'll be done processing. So without further ado, alright, shout out Hermé, thank you for the stay hydrated, appreciate you. Lol, you're better than me on that. Hey, you should get on him. There's a market for that. I've checked. People will love watching it. Am I aware of how many games I've missed out doing that? Yes, but at the same time, I don't like dwelling on the past too much because I feel like it's kind of useless unless you can jump back in time. Which even then I wouldn't advise because it would make time... How would I say? You would lose the value of time if you did that. Yeah, so she pretty much retracted the cane. As I prepare tea for the three of us, I can hear the small wooden pieces being set on the board. I wonder how good Lily is at chess, given her circumstances. By the time I place the steaming teacups on the table, Lily and Hanako have removed their first pieces as they nibble on the sandwiches and rice balls from their respective bags. You'll get around to it someday, lol. You heard Devante? Oh yeah, because I just mentioned, he pretty much, that Nuzlocke video, so anything on the main channel is edited by him. Anything on the VOD channel is not edited, it's literally just shipped off by me. I record, ship it off. You're a bit dead to Tyranitar. Oh, that's hilarious, yeah. I probably should have added in as like extra comment underneath my own video. I probably should have been like, what was your favorite moments? Because if you like, the good thing because it is a longer video and I probably will learn how to like get to the point a lot quicker. But what's it called? There are certain bits that if you just stuck around through the entire thing, especially later on, it's like some of the edits, I'm gonna just say, that boy did his thing. Especially towards the end. So when you mentioned that part, I was like, oh wait, this girl watched this video. So shout out to you. And if you haven't watched it, watch it. Hope you enjoy it. You know, I recorded it, but hey, Devante is the one that put it together. So shout out to my guy. And on top of that, all the edits and everything. Ooh, we actually see it. Nice. I note that the chessboard they're using has holes in the middle of each square and pegs on the bottom of the pieces, and has each dark square slightly raised. Watching Lily's fingers skating over the board, tracing out the positions of the pieces, makes me marvel a little at the simple ingenuity of the design. It must be specifically made for blind players. Must be? Oh, you love that scene? Bro, I remember because before I uploaded it, I think I watched that video at least like twice. Um, yeah, I watched it twice because it was one time when it was fully edited, and then I just wanted to make like one simple change, and then it was sent back to me, and then I watched it fully. But even on the first time around, I was like, yo, I like this, bro. I like this. Especially when I saw that bit where he added in the editor's note. I was like, yo. I was like, shout out to Monte, bro. I was like, yo, that was hilarious, bro. Shout out that man for time and energy on that video, bro. And even though the stream's gonna be longer, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try getting some bits for the Hades video, and hopefully within the next few weeks, couple weeks, get that uploaded, and bam, we're set. Zone. It must be specifically made for blind players. Hold up, but now that I think of it, right? Now that it's just like, a VOD channel, right? Since, I put it like this, right? Because for the YouTube videos, I figured I want to like, because okay, to anyone who's never uploaded the YouTube video, there's like 2 to 3 steps. You enter in your details and everything, and then you have the upload process, which is pretty much video is set to go. And then you have the processing phases, and there's 2 processing phases. The first one is, I think, SD, which is like the quality. So it's like, so you have the readily available quality, which is anything from like 140p, 240p up to like 360, 480p. And then the HD is pretty much anything like 720, 1080p over. And I was figuring for the main videos I want to like leave it to do that, but I was wondering now that I'm thinking for the VOD channels, it's like if it's just raw VODs, I might as well just upload it at the bare quality, which is pretty much this. I'm gonna put it like this: if the VOD from last night, so yesterday's stream for anyone who's here, doesn't upload by the end of this stream, I'm gonna just upload it in its bare quality and see how it goes. Because at this point I don't care. Even if it has the original audio, because at least it's not copyright like strike. It was just a copyright claim, which is alright for me. Because at this rate I don't even make my YouTube, or at least not yet. But yeah, because I figure this is a VOD channel, the quality of the actual video doesn't matter so much. Because it's like if you want to see the original thing without the quality like lowered, you can just go straight to Twitch and you can see this. You can hear everything in context. Twitch is a lot more lenient than it is YouTube. My experience so far, Maybe the further I go, it might be different, who knows? But so far, so good. Decent video, thank you, appreciate it. Better video than I made. Oh, wait, what video? I want to see this. Is it like you playing through Celeste or Hollow Knight? Because I remember, I think I watched 1 or 2 of the streams when you did Celeste or Hollow Knight. I was like, oh, this is a cool game. And I looked, I was like, wait, this app... No, I think it was first... I saw, because I remember... It was the raid when Halo, where you came with Halo as I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and you guys raided me, and then you stayed, and you were really supportive, and then I went to go see, I think I followed, because I was like, let me see. This was the phase where I pretty much followed back anyone who followed me, which is like, you do when you start out, but like, eventually, the more further you get, you're like, okay, I don't follow everyone, but I saw you because I was like, yo, you're cool. And I see I'm like, oh, what's this game? Didn't know jack, but the game looked cool. Your Path of Pain video? You believe me? Thank you, Amber. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. Yeah, I already read this part. Here you go. Ooh, nice. I'm pretty sure, what's called, Hermé already said we're in the path of, what's called, Lily for today, but hopefully, soon enough. I can't wait to see what's the backstory behind this. I did? Ah, nice, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. But when you do get around to achieving your goal, shoot for it. Go for it, you know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly believe that if you got something you want to do and you love it, go for it. And if you can, go for it. Hanako gives a small nod as I put down the cup next to her side of the board. Lily's hand ventures sideways slightly. I gently place the cup, touching the tips of her fingers. A gesture she seems to appreciate it. She appreciate. Lol. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, my tea's a lot hotter than usual. I know I always usually boil it, but I was like, yo, I think I didn't check. Maybe someone boiled it before me, and I boiled it like a few minutes later, and it just didn't register, and now it's like extra hot. which could be better than I expected. You never know. Have more energy throughout the stream, more sugar delayed out. Know what I'm saying? You guys to go? It's okay, Amber. I hope to see you soon, and have a safe trip and safe travel. Even though I think you said it's not that far from where you're at. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, see you soon. I finally take a seat and silently sip my tea as the two play. The contrast in the appearances while playing is interesting to watch. Hanako looks closely at the board. Her face, one of focused concentration. Lily, on the other hand, keeps her head level and maintains her calm neutrality. Words that are not fitting in my mouth. Lily's gentle voice addresses both of us as she continues to play. You know what? I'll be laughing a little. I know this is number. Just hear me out. Imagine if the entire time. This is so fun. I don't know why. But imagine if her or any of the students at the school just faked having like a disability of any kind. Did everyone else finds out later on? They're like, what? Just imagine hypothetical. Even if it never happened in this game, and I don't want anyone to tell me whether or not this happened or not. But just imagine as a hypothetical, and if that was true, if her and any one of those students faked having a disability, even if it's a partial kind. Bruh, I find that type of shit hilarious, bruh. Because you know what it reminds me of? I'm not sure if y'all ever watched South Park, but I only watched a few bits and pieces, a couple of episodes. But I remember, I think it was on Netflix, or YouTube, I think it was YouTube. And I was just watching some funny moments of Eric Cartman. There is the most despicable character in it, but hilarious, bro. And one of the most hilarious moments I ever saw was, I think they had I'm supposed to say Paralympic, but I think Paralympic is when you can't move. I just mean like, the more broad term, I think it's like, just a disability, Olympics or whatever, right? So anyone with a disability of any kind, whether it's blindness, can't walk, can't use your arms, whatever, any disability, whatever, they could compete. And it was like an Olympics for disabled people. I was like, cool. But you know, they put this in South Park, you know where it's going. And boy, when you see Eric Cartman, and you're like, huh. And you remember when he rolled in, and then Eric Cartman was like, and then he faked being a disabled kid. And then bro, I'm not gonna try imitate, but dog, the way he was acting, I was like, aha! I was like, boy, no way is he acting like this. And bro, I still love that to this day. Heavily offensive, absolutely, but dog, it's so stupid. Bro. And then I'm not even sure if his mom knew, but I think whether she thought he was like playing around or whatever. Dog, it's so funny, bro. And then at the end where he's just pretty much, and then you see the bits where he's just owning all these disabled kids. It's so bad, but it's so funny though. It's so bad, but it's so funny. You return? Hey, what did it do? Hope you enjoy your drink and enjoy the vibes. Amber said she'll be back in a bit. She gotta do some shopping. What's poppin'? I was clock, but oh wait, this is Lily's voice. I'm about to use the deep voice, but that's the wrong voice. How was class? Now that the festival's over. I looked to Hanako to see whether she'll answer first, but see that she's doing the same. Not great. Half the class seemed to be dozing off, even including the teacher. Not to mention a test on top of all of that. Hanako quietly adds her own agreement with this. I could imagine that being a bit difficult for you, being a transfer student. Yeah. Dead wallet. Oh, that's so hilarious, bro. I'm gonna still let turn off of you, just in my regular conversations, bro. And if anyone ever asks, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I totally thought of this myself. Totally original. Nah, I'm kidding, but that's hilarious. Dead wallet. Huh? You're not done? Because you know when someone usually says that in the context of shopping, that usually implies that they're done shopping. Please don't tell me you're gonna start using stuff from your savings now, bro. Don't tell me you got like a reservoir of like savings. I'm not even sure that's the right term, but like just a pool of savings that you just like da 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 da. Well, I think I did fine. Other than the shock of a test coming so early, science is probably my best subject. How'd you do, Hanako? Me? Gay? I guess. Hanukkah's too sincere to pull off lying very well. That much is obvious. Indeed. This guy looks like a nice version of Issei from High School DD. Like, Issei feels wholesome. And bro, I love High School DD. One, for the obvious reasons, but also, it's just a fun anime. Did I watch season 4? I didn't watch season 4, even though it's been out for, I think, a good minute. But I think it's alright. I did see some of the animation changes. This is kind of like weird. It's like, it's still the same show, but it's not really. It's like, probably will watch it sometime in the future. I don't know though. Tuition? Ill. I'm kidding. It was a joke. I don't mean to laugh at your tuition, but ill tuition. Don't like that. Never had it, but just for the sake of all my friends and people I've ever known had it, ill. One of your BFFs is into it? Wait, into what? High school. Wait, you mean High School DD? That's an appropriate reaction. Yay! When an accidental reaction turns out great. I wouldn't call it accidental. I did kind of mean it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure because when I look at all these ecchi series and everything, I'm not sure how girls would like it compared to a guy. Cause like the whole shonen shoujo thing. Like, of course there are girls that like shonen and the guys who like shoujo stuff, but like, at the rate and how much would they like it? Like, if I was to show you shows like, well, if I was to tell girls like, oh, you should watch shows like High School DD, High School of the Dead, anything, a whole heap of ecchi, and it's like, cause to a guy, it's like, yes, I love that. Because, you know, obvious reasons. Guys are guys. We're visual creatures. This, that. I could give you a whole tangent. Look, for the most part, yeah. I'm not sure. Like, because after a minute, I'm not sure girls would just be like, meh, I'm bored. Oh, I expected it? Okay, yeah. Because I feel like guys are just simple creatures. We see that and we're like, it's like that meme of like, I'm a simple man. I see assets. I like. That's literally what it'd be like. Lily's smile slips very slightly. From her reaction, Hanako mustn't be skilled enough at academics to do very well without preparation. How did your class handle it, Lily? It went surprisingly well. Only one student was absent, which was better than what? Oh, whoa! I just realized. I'm reading with the wrong voice. It went surprisingly well, actually. Only one student was absent, which was better than what the teacher expected. Oh, I just noticed she did a cute little grin. Ah. With the topic all but run dry, the two concentrate on the chess game once again. Can BSL hit 4 hours on a stream again? Who knows? Nah, I'm kidding. 4 hours is alright though. It's just like the past few nights, like I think due to work and just life in general, it's just like, ugh. But I'm fairly confident I should hit that 4 hour. Like after that, I don't know. To concentrate on the chess game once again. I can't say I've ever liked the idea of chess as a spectator sport, but given its unique nature, for once I'm wrapped in watching the game unfold. Well, hold up. I think did I just click through multiple texts? Wait, hold up. As time wears on, both of them demonstrate decent skill at playing the game. Having captured 2 more pawns than Hanako, Lily has the upper hand, but only slightly. Okay, I thought I skipped through text accidentally because I've done that before. And you know, in a visual novel, that's kind of the last thing you want to do because you know, text is like 99% of the game. And then you got the actual visual aspect of it. Yeah. Well, you might be able to refute me, and I've only read halfway through your text, but like, that sounds like an oxymoron, is it not? That kind of sounds like an oxymoron. Because if you're ace, but then you see enter, and you're just like, yeah, nah. I thought if you're like ace and you see enter, you're just like, yeah, nah, that ain't it for me, bruh. Like, I thought it'd be like they hold hands and you're just like, yep, that's cool. And then you know, once it reaches was it? I think it's a second base or something like that. Like I know how those things work, but second base, then you're like, yeah, nah, cut it off, cut off the lights. Creepy-ish, yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's genres for that, and especially when it comes to like doujins and donjinshis, whatever. I think the one and the same, but doujinshis. I've seen certain tags. Not that I've actually seen any of the manga in it, but like just seen the name of certain tags, and I'm like, why is this a thing? You know? Like you see certain tags, and you're like, ew. Like not that I didn't. Okay, actually, there's a few of them where I would probably judge someone. And I was like, why are you into this? And I'm not talking about anything that you can recreate with another human being. I'm talking about stuff, certain things that are just purely fictional. Like some of this stuff is like, that's tough. Like I'm not even sure I could say it on stream, but if I was to allude to certain things I'm talking about, like things to do with X-rays, which was a common thing, things to do with going all the way in. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. What's another one? Things to do with the human eye, nose, anything that has a hole. But yeah. And if you didn't catch a single thing, you either just came in, or you're too young. And if you were I don't know what age should I say. If you're just too young, dog, just please do yourself a favor. And at times like these, mute the stream, please. I don't want some kid coming in and having them be the first time they hear about anything like this, and then it's like, yeah, nah, I know. I'd rather you wait or hear it from someone else. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, because sometimes I be like that as well, where like I come in for a certain purpose and a certain mission, and then I'm out, like and about. But sometimes I can be caught in like a loop, and then other times I just miss it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, hold up. I think I might have missed something. Oh, that's what she meant. Yeah, because I was like, that sounds like the biggest oxymoron ever. But you mean the main course, and then yeah, the people. Okay. Glucose female dogs. Far out, Amber. How you doing? What did you walk into? Your favorite topic, whatever. Um, like Euphoria, Metamorphosis. Um, I'm not even sure what this is similar, but yeah. And Bible Black. Certain things which are like, yikes, for newbies and certain people. Am I one of those people that's just never watched Broken Up Pico? Like, I know what it is, but I've just never watched it. Like, I know there's the ice cream scene, and I saw bits of it leading up before to the actual thing, but it was all on YouTube, so it was always censored. Or it was just people using it as a meme. Not that I'm gonna go out on my way to see Broken Up Pico, because I've seen Two Girls, One Cup. I've learned the definition of... I, I, I saw that, but I could have lived the rest of my life without seeing it. Why are you sorry? Amber loves Itchy. I was about to say. No metamorphosis. That is holy water. Fire! Holy water. It was on the roof. Okay, I don't know what on the roof means, but I'm glad I don't know about what on the roof means. Two Girls, One Cup isn't bad. I feel like you would only say that unless you've seen worse. I didn't even read the whole of Metamorphosis. I'm not even sure if it's the same name, like Metamorphosis slash Emergence, whatever. But like, I saw the main parts and I was like, yeah, no. And you know what's the scary thing? It actually somewhat had a story running for it. But dog, it's like that story is probably what made it more messed up than the things that happened in it, if that makes sense. It was like, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about Metamorphosis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, like when I was reading through it, and I was like, oh, I didn't watch other people's video essays because I think I watched people's like videos essays on it because I never thought I was gonna read it, and then I got the curiosity to read it, and then I read it. I'm like, okay, it's decent stuff. And then there was a certain chapter, I forgot which one. There was a certain chapter where I was like, you know when you get that uncomfortable feeling just by looking at something? That's what I got. It's like, like, ew. I didn't need to see that. Like, not that I'm gonna die if I see it, but I could have lived the rest of my life without seeing that. That's how I feel about Two Girls One Cup. Like, there's probably worse things, but I could have lived the rest of my life without seeing that. Okay. I'm not sure if you're talking about Metamorphosis or Two Girls One Cup. Two Girls One Cup. I kind of feel the same way about both of them. What I think is more messed up, Metamorphosis by a long shot. Not even close. Not even close. I think Two Girls One Cup is just a shock factor, but Metamorphosis, like, jeez, bro. Just even thinking about the stuff that happened is like, yikes. And Amber hit the nail on the head about like the how like hit the nail on the head about how certain things relate or whatever. It's like, dog, it's scary. How the fact that still probably happens to people today. The things that happen in Metamorphosis is nuts. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking, yeah. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I think you only say these things aren't bad once you've seen something just as worse. No, something worse. You gotten used to it, or you've seen it multiple times. Otherwise, you're like, how did your class handle it, Lily? Um, it went surprisingly well, actually. Oh, I already read that. Read this. I can't say I've ever liked the idea of chess as a spectator sport, but given its unique nature, for once, I'm wrapped in watching the game unfold. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay. You know what? And that's the mess up thing. Even though you say that that number is pure disgust and horror, the human curiosity is, man, the human curiosity is nuts, because as much as I know I probably will not read it, and probably for my own good will never read it, some part of me just wants to read it. It's the same part of me that wanted to read Metamorphosis, even though I knew I shouldn't have. Do I regret any of it though? Absolutely not. Even to Girls One Cup, like, I don't regret it. Would I ever recommend it to anybody? No, thank you. Unless you live for that type of stuff, no, thank you. Which even takes a special kind of human being to live for that stuff. Yeah, I'm probably good on Boku no Pico as well. Like, I might watch it. Like, let's say if I'm at a friend's place, and like, let's say, like, let's say like it's just one of those nights where everyone's just doing something dumb. But like, am I going out of my way to watch it? Absolutely not. When I say I don't think I'm gonna watch it. It means like me going out of my way to watch it. Doesn't mean that's never gonna happen, but yeah. Uh, and yeah, as far as like Shota, Loli, like, I don't king shame, bro. Like, I don't shit. Like, I heard a YouTuber say this phrase once before, and it rings very true. Like, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, because you know I believe you should be able to like what you like without judgment. But there are some things where I'm like, not for me, not for me. Like Shota and Loli, not for me. I think there's a similar term. Starts with F. Futanari, yeah. Futanari, not for me, not for me. If you like it, cool. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm like, I'll never make someone feel worse as a human being for being like, oh, you like that? Ill. But like, I'm not gonna like get like someone's like, oh, do you like this? I'm like, yeah, no, it's not for me. But if you like it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been like that, whether it's music, movies, animes, whatever. Like, I've just been like that. Like, surprisingly, there's a few times where the reverse has happened, where it's like, I say like, yeah, it's not for me, but it's cool if you like it, and the person's like, you don't like it, and it's like, what? Like, mind you, and I've never been the type to be like ill, but like, you know, where I've been like, oh yeah, you like it, cool, I don't like it though, and then they're like, ew, what? It's like, it's just like, stop it, bro. It was like one time in high school where one time I was sitting, sort of in my high school, we had these things called houses, right? And these big buildings where you're just identified by like, each house was like named after an Australian like flower source plant, and you just wait outside, and in the morning if you got there early, and you know, you just chill, talk to friends, sometimes chill on your own, go to the library or whatever, and you know, sometimes you just like to listen to music, because you know, you can do that, chilling on my phone, listening to one of my favorite bands, Dance Gavin Dance, still one of my favorite bands. And then there was this one guy pulled up, right, and then I'm just chilling and showing my other friend. This guy's not my friend, by the way, but like, he comes up and he's like, ooh, what you listening to? I show him I'm listening to like Dance Gavin Dance, and it's like, I'm gonna show you some real music. That's how you know the conversation was already going downhill from there. And then he showed me one of his favorite bands at the time, I think. I'm not gonna say the name of the band, but yeah, he shows me it, and I'm like, at the time I was like, this is cool, but like, I don't care. And then I'm like, but it's cool if you like it though, right? And then he was just like, what? He's like, but you listen to that? And it's just like, stop it. See? This is where I be nice, but everything else, stop. Like, it's gross, bro. Like, I'm literally agree to disagree. Like, there have been times, I probably can't remember off the top of my head, but the times where I probably disagreed with you guys on whether it was certain life opinions or like mediums like music, anime, whatever. Like, I can guarantee you there were times when we disagreed. Like, I know for sure, but I know the thing that separates like these interactions from like the interactions I just mentioned were like boundaries. Yeah, like Hermes said. Like at the end of the day, we know that when we disagree, it's not with the person; it's just the opinion and whatever the thing we're talking about. Like at the end of the day, we're not gonna be like, "Oh, you like this? This person's weirdo. This person's this." Bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people that do that just like I'm gonna say this right now because this might be a thing in the future. But if we ever get people like that, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Have fun. You know that thing called a manhammer. Have fun. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all should already know. I mean, y'all already been killing it with that. But yeah, if anyone comes in with that BS behavior, show them the door. Show them the door. What else I miss? Yeah, that double standard is weird. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that's the main thing for me. May just said it, the kid looking thing. It's like, bro, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm interested in a person, right? I'm straight. Y'all already know that. But like, I don't know. I have to preface that, but just for the sake of what I'm about to say, right? And if the person I'm looking at, the woman I'm looking at, is just like, I would prefer to them to look like, I don't know, they are an adult. I'm not talking about like one with a family and everything. I'm just looking like, okay, this person looks like they can take care of themselves. Not like a person who's stuck in high school. I'm gonna let you figure that out. Or a person that looks like a few years too young. Because there were guys like that I knew. Or not that I knew personally, but just guys that I knew of in high school that did that. It's like, have fun in jail, bro. Some people say it's just a cell, but yeah, have fun. Do Dead Cells DLC? I don't know how much weight that holds because I've never played Dead Cells. Alright, see. I can't say I've ever liked the idea of chess as a spectator sport, but given its unique nature. Oh wait, I already read this. Lol. As time wears on, both of them demonstrate decent skill at playing the game. Having captured two more pawns than Hanako, Lily has the upper hand, but only slightly. Until Hanako makes a strange move with the queen. Seizing upon this lapse in judgment, Lily takes the piece with her knight. This is probably epic to those who know chess or whatever. Like someone who probably knows chess is like, like amazing. But to me, it's just like, cool. I think it's just by the way he just commentated that I'm just trying to imagine how this looks like and envision how it looks like, I guess. More than a year younger? That's tough. I feel bad. Could you imagine anyone who's just tried and didn't, and he's like, you're younger? Ew. Who are you? Do I even know you? Get away from me. Like, imagine, like, y'all had crazy conversations. You're like, yeah, we're chilling. It's like, I'm feeling you. And then they're like, yeah, by the way, I'm like 23, 22. It's like, ew. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Even though I know her maid would never do that. The idea of that is hilarious to me. The idea of that is hilarious to me. Toro would disagree. As the famous Dave Chappelle says, and I love that man, so I'll quote him. I don't care, cause Twitter's not a real place. Otherwise, you're sus. Yeah. Mainly this is more geared towards those in real life, cause there's a spectrum, but they exist more than you think. More than you think. I found that out the hard way like a few years ago in like the later end of high school. they exist. And you know, because when most people think of that, they think of like the full blown like crazy ones. Even on like the more mild spectrum. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let me see. Even on the whole more mild spectrum, they exist, bro. They exist. Whether you like to admit or not, they think they exist. Like my GF's GF? Wait, your girlfriend's girlfriend. Okay, okay. Am I reading this wrong, or like is this phrased weirdly? Bruh, you're just referencing R. Kelly at this point, bro. Wait. I love. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. Nothing could get as bad as that, man. Well, actually, Jeffrey Epstein was the thing. All right, allow me not to dwell on these topics. Without hesitation, Hanako moves a pawn to take Lily's rook on the opposite side of the board and promotes it to queen. Lily's face falters as her fingers move over the pieces, and she realizes that she just fell to Hanako's trap. It's a little distracting to have the board traced out after each move, even if it's out of necessity. Judging by Hanako's lack of reaction, she must be used to this. She and Lily must have played at least a few games of chess against each other after all. Chet. That's not a bad... what? That's not bad at all, Hanako. Oh, okay. I thought I read that wrong. But thank you for clarifying, Emma. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that. Because there's times where sometimes I either read things wrong or I overthink. That's why. But thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, if we do hear about you as endangered, load up the shotguns. We don't have that in Australia, but you know, we'll find them. Well, that fits with you then, right? Because you say you have the closest friends that are non-sexual, and you're also ace, so it works out pretty fine. I said Hanako. I don't know where you heard me say Hanaka. I said Hanako. Maybe it's because I just say it in like one like quick breath that it just sounds like no. I'm pretty sure it's like Hanako. Yeah, like that's not bad at all. Nice Hanako. I'm not gonna dwell on this. I'm not gonna dwell on this, bro. The compliment causes her to flower into a surprised blush. Thank you. I didn't think it would work. I look over to Lily. Her fingers have just finished tracing out the position of her remaining pieces in an attempt to extricate her king from his mind. I'm pretty sure that means remove by context, but also I've only seen that word like once or twice otherwise in my life, so it's like, whoa. I think this is a checkmate. I take another look at the board to confirm. Wait, did we see this wrong? Sure enough, her king has nowhere. Oh, she meant on her end. Has nowhere to escape without being threatened by another piece. My early question as to which one of them is better at this has just been answered. FWB is amazing. Like, I haven't had it, but that thing sounds amazing, bro. One of the guys in my workplace told me how he had, I'm not sure if he's currently in one, but how he had one or a few, and told me how to get it. It's like, yo, that sounds amazing, bro. especially when I got out of my last serious relationship. Like about this time, like probably in like a few weeks from now, it'll probably be like 3 years on the dot where like I was done with my last serious relationship, and that's all I ever wanted. It was either that or nothing, because because I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure about you guys, but for me it's like once I'm done with something serious like that, I just want something light and easy. Like if I play a serious game on stream or a game that's really long, I just want to play something light and easy afterwards, or switch up, like if I'm that committed. Other definitions, right? Fair enough, I guess. As long as I think the main thing that most people get twisted is like, as long as both parties or both people know what they're getting into, then it's not really a problem. Because so many people love to bash that thing. And I've seen all the comments. Like, I even had a few like questions about it, but like, honestly, I think this one person phrased it best, and I wish I could credit that person. But as long as both people wholeheartedly know what they're getting into and the possibilities of what can come out of it, that's fine. But like once, like if someone has set expectations and they don't tell the other person or they don't communicate, and it can end as well. Like Hermes said, sometimes it can end, but as long as you both know what you're on, great. Oh no, you gotta leave that. You gotta leave that, bro. Yes, healthy communication important. Not even like in relationships. If there's one thing I can stress to you guys, or there's a lot of things there's a lot of things I can stress, but like in general in life, just not even relationships, like in all your relationships, whether friendships, family relationships, whatever, healthy communication, please, I beg you. Like honesty, trust, this, that, and other. That is so underrated, bro. And I'm not talking about like brutal, unnecessarily honesty. Like, cause some people when they hear honesty, they're like, "Oh, I could be brutally honest and say what I'm feeling all the time." Cause sometimes honesty can just be subtle and chill. Like some people get it really twisted. Cause I've seen some people like that, and it's like, tone it down, my guy. Like we said honest, but not that honest. And I know that sounds backhanded to some people, but it's like, it'd be like this. It'd be like this, right? It'd be like if I found, like let's say if someone asked me, "Hey, am I being a bit annoying?" And I thought that they were being a bit annoying, but instead of saying, "Yeah, I thought that you were being a bit, and I'd just like you to like chill out," instead of saying something like that, there's some people I know or didn't know that would be like, "Yeah, you're so annoying. I hate when you do this. I hate when you do that." It's like, chill out, my guy. Chill out. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like there's honesty and then there's unnecessity. I'm not even sure if I made up a word just then, but yeah. Hopefully that made sense. You careful? And you know what? I'm glad. If there's another thing that Hermé just mentioned that I want anyone in here to pick up on, just learn from everything. Learn from everything. Because some people like to look at things that don't go well and be like, "Oh, I failed," or "Oh, this didn't go right." But if anything, sometimes I look at them like, "Okay, I'm kind of glad that happened," because now you can just look at why didn't that work out, why it didn't go as planned. Learn from that, and then you make better things out of it. It made sense? Okay, thank you. Sometimes I don't know if I'm just rambling and it doesn't make sense, or if it does make sense. Sometimes it's just a mixture of the two. Hermé said it best just there. Sorry for the clap, but Hermé said it best just there, bro. Like, I think people, I'm not sure if some people already hear this. I'm pretty sure it's been said a million times, but you honestly don't learn jack. You don't learn anything from your successes in life. I can promise you that. Let me flip my phone around that. You don't learn anything from successes. I promise you, bro. Because, like, successes, if anything, are the result of learning from your failures, I believe. And, you know, just a bit of luck and opportunity. But, like, yeah. you're a troll, Amber, yeah. Like, think about it, right? If with every success, you probably had to learn from something else, or something else had to fail for you to be like, okay, well, what went wrong? How can I do better? And you just adapt and move forward. Like, I think one of the best quotes Andrew told me, and it wasn't even like related to this, it was more like game related. This was when I was playing 80s, and it was the whole Dark Souls thing, right? And I remember he was talking about like Dark Souls, Hades, and he's like, with these type of games, you just have to learn how to like persevere. And I think he's mostly talking about Dark Souls, but it also related to Hades as well, and life in general. And it was like, but if you can learn just to like persevere, not like quit when things are rough, and not just, you know, flip when things aren't going your way, and if you actually just stick through it, eventually things, you'll start to get better. Most of the things will just start to go your way, I guess. Because I know there was so many times, even prior to me deciding that I was like, yo, I'm gonna become a Twitch affiliate and actually do the things I need to do, where things were just not going right. I promise you, behind the scenes, things were just not going right. On stream, things were not going right. Like, whether it was internet connections or people leaving this and other, games just weren't working, things were not going right. That's all I always think. It's like, imagine if for like any time when one of my streams like cut out, or it was laggy, or people left or whatever, that I was like, you know what, things are going right. Maybe I should stop streaming for a bit, or maybe I should just stop streaming entirely, or maybe I should just, you know, wrap it up. Could you imagine if I did that? I wouldn't have learned anything. All I did was just quit. It's just I don't know. Not that I dwell on the past like that, but still. But when I say it out loud now, that I do kind of think of it. Would that make a guy and you gay? No. Because at the end of the day, you're a girl. Yeah, Hermes said it best just there. So it is. Lily gives a small sigh as Hanako smiles. From the reactions, this seems like a fairly usual result. How long have you two been playing? Since I was young. Lily nods at Hanako's brief answer. Hanako taught me how to play soon after I met her. I can beat her every now and then, but that's a rarity. I don't seem to have the right mindset for it. If Lily came to Yamaku at the start of high school and met Hanako when she moved to the dorms, that means she's only been playing for about 1 year. Damn. Improvement. You thought about that? You know what? I'm glad you thought about that, yeah. Wait. Alphabet Mafia? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Just the term Alphabet Mafia is hilarious to me, bro. Exactly. That's what I've been saying, Amber. It wouldn't be. If only people as forward as Amber. Actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I don't want society to be as forward. I like people to be forward, but not that forward. Backhanded, yes, I know. Yes, I'm glad you didn't think about that, because honestly, at the end of the day, that does matter a lot. Like, I just want people to do well, and I don't want people like quitting when I know they could do so much better than where they are now. Like, I know there's the phrase of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, which is true in some cases. But I'm also under the same mentality under a different mentality, similar, where it's like, if it can be better, then why not make it better? You know what I mean? Like, if I could find a way to make these streams better, why not do that? Like, I didn't necessarily have to upgrade the set, but it was like, if I could, I would. Oh, I didn't see that part of the message. Jeez, bruh. Even then, I'm still saying no, just to troll you, just to tick you off. So yes, no. Um, spent over an hour looking for it and almost gave up. And you found it and literally a moment later. You know what? I'm glad you found it literally a moment later. I'm glad. Just keep persevering. I'm telling you. Sometimes in life, I'm under the firm belief you just have to eat dirt. Sometimes you just have to eat shit. That's it. But if you can just hold on and just keep going through it, no matter how unbearable some things seem to, sometimes you will get your reward out of it. Whoa, pause. Hey, yo, chill, bro. Damn. What you mean by that? And you know what a dumb anime main character would do in this type of situation? They'll be like, what did she mean by that? I think she wants to be my friend. Tell me that ain't fact, bro. Wait, hold on. Tell me that ain't fact, bro. I know that's how anime characters will be like. They'll be like a girl would literally say that, and then they'll be like, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you want to be my friend? It'd be so stupid, bro. It's like, what? Tell me that's not fact, bro. Anyone who tells me that's not fact, that's cap, bro. That's cap. The amount of times I've seen that in anime is like, stupid, bro. Stupid. It does? Nice. You should tell me that. You died laughing at that? You know what? I'm glad you guys enjoyed that as well. Because I enjoyed doing that. I was like, that's the other thing I enjoy about the camera perspective as well. Because like now I've got more open room and I can stand up wholeheartedly instead of just bending like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Which I still haven't seen that film, but I might sometime soon. Might. Also say this is the same guy who's like, yeah, watch On My Block and I'll continue watching On My Block and what's it called? Criminal Minds. Haven't done that yet. Do I need to blink twice for help? Nah, actually, I've got plenty of time during the day. It's just prioritization, I guess. During the duck, stupid. Hey, I think you quite literally said the same thing, bro. I didn't see a difference, bro. But I think that's why I like high school DD so much, is because the main character, Issei. And I remember YouTube put this quite well when they were reviewing it. This was when, you know, YouTube reviews were big back in the day, but one of them was talking about it, and they said, and I believe it's one of the main reasons why I like Issei is because as compared to other dim-witted, even though he is kind of dim-witted, but compared to the other dim-wits in other harem protagonists, is that Issei, on the other hand, like, you know how we all made fun of the whole, like, I don't know if she likes me. Issei's not like that. Quite very oppositely. He thinks like how an actual guy at that age feels like. And it's like, you know what? I like this girl, and he does, and he makes advances, does this and that. He doesn't play around, and he's a lot more realistic than these guys. It's just like, that cramp up, get all shy. He's like, I don't know. Like, I'd much rather have someone just, you know, tease around and play around and be a bit more straightforward and, you know, have some sort of a brain in between these few inches here between the ears, than someone who's just like, and is just the shell of the character. Like, what? Like, who's making these characters? I want to know that, bro. I'm like, who? Like, look, I get it. This is anime. This is fiction. I get that. But at least, please, a little bit of realism. Just the tiniest bit. Sprinkle the tiniest bit of realism. I beg. Is that so hard? Give them superpowers. I don't care. Make them fly to the moon. You know, make them be able to reverse time if they want to. little bit of surrealism in the actual character itself, please. So if any of you guys make an anime, please, 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 take this into account. Yeah. Yes. And that's why. Oh, that's actually tight. I might actually use that phrase, shit sandwich, yeah. But because that's how I felt that Twitch. But like, to get to the point I did now, I had to, eat, eat dirt, and it was worth it. Even then, when I ate dirt, it was just more like not getting the attention I wanted, but like having some sort of faith that eventually I will get it, just not knowing when I was gonna get it. And man, I don't know. It'll be in a reverse harem. Oh, that's very possible actually. I remember when I found out reverse harems existed, and I was like, eh? Because I was like, yeah, it's cool, it's the girls in it, but it's like, you know. I ain't gonna say too much, bro. I ain't gonna say too much. I wanna catch the rest of these, Data Live? To be fair, I haven't watched Data Live since, like, high school, and that was a minute ago, so, like, I barely remember Data Live. I remember there were, like, 10 million girls, and from what I remembered, the protagonist was kinda bland. I'm only kind of being nice because you said he's smart and nice, but even then, I was like, I haven't watched Higurashi yet, but hopefully I get to watch that soon. There's so much stuff I've just not watched, like that's why I don't even bother when people tell me to go watch, listen to anything, because it's like I like doing stuff at my own pace so much, and I balance too much at the same time, to where like I don't get through all of it. Like I think if I'd focus on one thing and only one thing, I'd be great. But since I have so many interests, like games, manga, anime, movies, TV shows, all this and that, like it's just because the thing is also I don't like doing too much of one thing. Like even when I did the streams of like up to like 7 hours, I think the one time I did 8 hours. After those, I was just like, okay, because I know some people who can do that, stream, game, sleep, and then game again after they wake up, and then game and thing. I don't like doing that. Like if I like do these streams, right, I game during this time and I talk to you guys. I sleep, and then I hit the end, like to stop streaming. I'll go to sleep, or I usually edit something for the Insta. Go to sleep, wake up, might watch a bit of YouTube, read some manga, and a lot more YouTube. And then if I get the chance, watch something on like Disney Plus, like Criminal Minds, or on my blocked Netflix, whatever. Because the thing is, I feel like the thing is, eventually I'll have that bit in my brain. I'm not sure if it's like ADHD behavior, but it's like I can't do one thing too much. Like it's not that my attention starts to go, but it's just like I kind of want to do something else. That's how I feel. Really? Leagues above? I'm not sure if that's much of a standard though, because when every other one is just, I think the thing is, they're just so like brain dead zombies. It's just like when you're average, it's just like, huh? At least I say watch the first 2-3 episodes of High School DD, and you'll see why I like Issei so much. He's fun to watch, and I can't say the same for many other harem. Like the thing that carries other ecchi shows is not the character itself. It's just the fact that the main character is surrounded by a bunch of attractive women. That's it. I can guarantee you. And if you removed all the attractive women and have them be just bland, just as bland as the main characters are, I can guarantee people would click off so fast. It'd be like that. Like no cap. I'm that confident. And if I'm that confident, it's a good thing. The OG manga of Data Life? Dum Dum, no, it's just. Hey, yo, Amber, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had a trophy for these type of things, but like, MVP comment on chat so far. Ole. Dumb Dutch. That's hilarious, bro. Very much so, very much so. Harem protagonists are just antisocial jerks with no redeeming qualities. I don't know what SynCon is, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Hopefully it is a good thing. That's probably how forgettable Data Live was for me, that I forgot the vast majority of what happened. I only remembered 2 or 3 of the girls, because I was like, oh yeah, they're cute. I don't remember what happened in the show though. And it's like 3 to 4 seasons? What? Like, I'm like, from what I remembered, I was like, I don't think it's that good to warrant 3 to 4 seasons. Not that I want to trash on anybody who actually watched it, because, you know, you enjoy what you enjoy, but... TARDIS? Yo, average Protect is a Discord mod. I ain't gonna say nothing, but Emma might as well have stepped on y'all's necks. If you can relate. I don't know. Is someone asked Duffel? Oh, wait, I didn't read your comment correctly. Oh, the bar is all the way in Tartarus. Okay, the bottom. And, it's an acid duffel. Okay, I get you. And KH is in Elysium. Oh, okay. Now that I read your comments perfectly, that made so much more sense. Thank you. I'm sorry you had to bear that, but thank you. As a Discord mod yourself. So what does that, you know, so if the Discord mod has to say that, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. It's probably best that one of your own had to say it. But, I want to guess it real quick. Bro, it's like a furnace down under here in Australia, bro. Like, it's crazy. Because now it's actually summer. Because, you know, in here, I'm not sure how which seasons works wherever you guys are, but December to January in Australia, no, December to February is like the 3 hottest months of the year. Because that's when summer is. And then, I believe March to, like, May or June, I believe is... spring. No, that's fall. So March to May / June. I think just March to June is fall. And then July to August or September is winter. And then September / October to November is spring. It's just the beginning. Like, this entire week, I think it's nearly 30 degrees of heat. You know what was weird earlier today? It rained. It rained while it was hot. Like a furnace. Like an outdoor sauna. I literally sent video to my friends. Because I was like, yo, what is this, bruh? Like, 30-degree heat. But, like, it's raining. Like, I'm talking about I have to close the windows and everything. Because it's just pelting rain. And I even saw, like, lightning, like, purple flashes. I was like... And I literally was sitting in the kitchen as I was eating pizza, and I was watching Titan stream. Shout out Titan, by the way. And I looked outside the window. I looked at the window from inside. And I was like, huh. Today could be the day. Just imagine, today could be the day. And y'all wouldn't have known. That's crazy. So just know, if I don't stream randomly for like a week or so, unless I make some weird comeback, just assume something of that sort happened. Like lightning struck and I don't know why I thought it was 30 degrees now, but it's actually 20 degrees now. And even then, it still feels like insanely, like, what's it called? Hot. And the coldest it's gonna get is like 18 degrees as I'm sleeping, and then it's gonna jump back to a resounding 25 to 28 degrees at 9 to 10 in the morning. Okay, I might actually have to schedule a beach day. But it also says it's raining during the afternoon tomorrow. That's so weird, bro. Australian weather is just weird in general. But the good thing, though, is that there is a cool down period. So, like, today, tomorrow, and yesterday were, like, the 3 hottest days so far of the week. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe, are pretty much gonna be colder days. So there is a cool down period. So I was like, yo, if it's constant like this, take me out, man. Take me out. Take me out to the beach or something. Very bad storms recently? Oh no, I hope you guys are okay. Oh yeah, I remember one time we had that in Australia, like I think a couple weeks back. This was like towards the end of fall, and I assumed it was like the storm before the calm. And bruh, I'm talking about like it was so bad. Like you see things flying away, you feel the shaking, and I was like, yo, it's the end times, man. It's the end times. I'm like, time to read my Bible and everything. Cause I was like, man, it's getting bad. And bro, and we thought, I was like, okay, just to see how bad the actual storm was, you walk outside the door, and I think one time I had to like go outside just to like, I think it was either get the bins. Oh no, I think I was going out the house just to like go see my friends or something. As I'm going out, right? Because my car is like a minute walk, like half a minute to a minute walk from the door of the house. I go out, you know what I see? Like outside the windows of the kitchen and my house, it's just, and other people's houses, it's just branches, grass everywhere. You see sticks everywhere. You see like certain things like bins and all that just floating all over the street. And it's like, huh? I was like, oh, it was that bad. Damn. Oh yeah, bad. When storms and winds get that bad, it's like, we gotta leave, bruh. Yeah, I'm just saying, if anything like that happens, stay inside that. Stay inside. I'm talking, it was so bad, like, I was like, oh, it might be that bad. Like, if I see something like that again, I'm not leaving the house. I don't care what happens to the house, I'm not leaving it, bro. Because if I see something like boom, 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 I know it's gonna be like some sort of weird cartoony moment where I go and fly up in the wind like boom, 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 boom. I don't know, some people might want to run away in case their house like lifts off the ground or something. Basement. I don't know where in Australia you think, but in my area there's no such thing as basement or attics. So no. Circle jerking? Miss me with that. I might as well just start streaming and make content out of it. Like I'll be like, hey yo, random stream guys. No, I remember one time I was streaming during that, and I was like, and I think I titled it like, yo, it's lightning, whatever. Hopefully, stream will be alright. And it was one time I was playing Hades, and I vividly remember that, and I was like, yo. After seeing Hanako's level of play, I'm not surprised Lily has trouble beating her. But she's better at languages than I am, so Lily gives an appreciative, if slightly amused, smile at Hanako's quick reversal of her compliment. Well, that's how it is. Well, that's how it is. It's trial time. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong term. It's killing time? What was... Oh no, punishment time. I was like, wait, I'm not saying the right phrase. Because, you know, from Danganronpa. Every time I hear those bells, I just want to say it. It's punishment time. Was it worth peeking into the mic for that? Absolutely. A body has been discovered. Dun, dun, dun. Absolutely. PC flies away. Bro, if my PC flies away, I'm gonna be holding on to it like, ah. And my PC flies away, I'm gonna just be like, see you guys? As you just see me lift off into the ceiling, it's like, ah, hit my head. It's like, bro. Much to everyone's surprise, the bell suddenly rings, heralding an end to the lunch break. Time to go back to class, man. That game lasted longer than I thought it did. Alright, this accent's starting to fade, I'm not gonna lie. Same. I guess we'd better go back to class. Alright, my fault. Let me flip over my phone. I guess we better go back to class. Hanako's already in the middle of packing up, so I take Lily's bag and offer it to her. To my surprise, she takes it and nods, but then places it back down on the table. Oh, the music is back. I am liking this. You gonna be eating soon? Wait till later. Okay. I think this depends on what time you wake up, because to me 1:30 p.m. sounds great. Unless you mean too late to be eating. Because like what, you gonna eat dinner straight after, or... Alright. So, may I make a request? Sure thing, my fine maiden. Would you mind if I were to quickly fill your face? Hey yo, where's this going, lady? I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. Yes, you do. I don't even know where this is going, man. Thick Garfield. Nah, I'ma click off. If I see Thick Garfield, bro, I watched, I think there was an animated series on Cartoon Network, and I watched it. It was like about Garfield. It was like the adventures of Garfield, Odie, the dog, and John, the human. If I see anything like Thick related, I'm like, yeah, nah, clicking off. Like, do you know how hard for me it was to watch the Meat, was it? I think there was a Meat Canyon video about Garfield. I was like, anything my child related, it's like, ill. That weird thing too. That third leg. Hey man, if she want to feel this third leg, you know what I'm saying? She can get ready. You send the screenshots? I appreciate you. Gotta eat? Alright. See you soon. If the stream's still up. If not, enjoy your lunch. Enjoy that. Savor it. Yeah, but enjoy that. Until next time. Wait, what? I did not click out. I did not click out. Oh, mother. I did not click out. I did not click out. What the? Hold on. On 1, 2, 3. I'm not talking like Elvis. If she want to feel this thing, no, go ahead. I don't mind. The question takes me severely off guard. So would anyone. But once I regain my composure, it seems sensible enough. So far, Lily's had no idea what I actually look like, and this would be her only way to find out. What, she just got to estimate you have a head with short hair? Like, I'm not even trying to sound insensitive, but you'll say, what purposes are actually serve her? Unless she had vision before she was blind. Like, because this was, I was just like, otherwise it's like, I would still be laughing if we find out she's never been blind all this time. Like, just as a hypothetical theory. I don't want to know whether or not that is true or not, but just as a funny hypothetical, that would be hilarious. If she's like, psych, I'm not blind. Or there's an April Fool's moment in the game, that would be hilarious. And as a side note, this is beautiful. It's moments like these in the game where I'm like, yo. Like, when we changed from actor to actor and they had the little scene animation. Beautiful, just beautiful. So beautiful, it's trying to make me do ASMR to the mic. I'm gonna be like that one girl, Amaranth, or have you seen her name on Twitch? The one that does all the like semi pornographic like stuff on Twitch. Like, you know, anything ASMR related to the hot tub streams, like, you know the one I'm talking about. And it's like, yeah, this got me feeling like I'm trying to be like her, you know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, how you doing? I can't even do that seriously, bro. But hey, even though I don't see people talking about it as much, she seems to be killing it. Like, this still felt, like, every now and then I'll just look at recommended or people who are popping, and I see her, and it's like thousands of guys, and I'm like, I can't even hate. And I'm honestly like, bro, I can't even hate at this point. I can't hate. I see it the same way as I do the Kardashians. Genius in the sense that, like, she knows what she's doing, and the fact that people are willing to pay for it, like, bro, allow me to put this in perspective, right? if I also, and it's like, okay, I know I can make money doing this, probably the least amount of effort, and all I gotta do is look attractive, and people will give me money. Genius, bro. That is genius. The only thing that separates her from I in doing that is one, it's not what I want to do, but also, it's just probably because I'm not even sure if I have the market for that, but yo, if Twitch starts to become that type of site, which I hope it never does, but if it does, and there's a market for that, get ready for the peep pics, y'all. They coming. You're about to see donations flying left, right, and center across the screen. You're gonna be able to see subs rising like, hey yo, when's the next stream? Watch me speak this and it actually comes true. I hope this does not come true. I genuinely hope. Like, there's some things I hope for, like, you know, sub goal to be filled, or more followers, is that, or more people just chatting in chat. But yeah, there's some things I just don't want to see come to fruition. That thing I just mentioned earlier, I hope it does not come to fruition whatsoever. If it comes at my expense, so be it. So be it. I will find other ways to grow. They can gain some understanding of how you look? Really? Okay. I didn't think about bone structure, but I guess that plays away. Because I guess when one of your senses is dulled or damp or like completely just out of the way, you're like, alright. You're a guy, you know, bone structure is like, alright, I assume you're handsome, you got shortish hair. I guess that works. Let's not? Yeah, let's not indeed. The day I start doing that is the day I move to another site, which some people will be very well acquainted with here. I wish I could reference Amber because she'd have been perfect, except she's not here, but there's certain sites. And if you're old enough, or if you're experienced enough, I'm gonna let you put 2 and 2 together and guess. And I'm not talking about OnlyFans. There's a certain site. Free of charge! Okay, I'm gonna stop. Lily raises her right hand, which I take in mine, and guide to my face before letting go. The room is entirely silent as Lily's hand moves over and around my features, from over my chin, to my cheeks, to everywhere else. I expected this to feel a lot more disquieting than it does. I suppose that's because the action is entirely a matter of practicality. Being functionally no different to simply looking at someone's face. Her hand is soft, but what takes me by surprise is the length of her fingers. Not to mention how short even the slightest of her movements are. I'm not even sure if I'd be reading these right half the time, bro. I literally have to be pausing like, wait, am I reading that right? Like, okay. I wonder if that still like would apply to anyone who's like swapped genders or whatever, or had surgeries. Like, would what you're born with still remain the same, like ish? Like, would someone be able to tell, okay, you've transitioned or no? I'm kind of actually curious. Not even as a troll question. Like, I'm actually kind of curious. Do you reckon someone who's blind would be able to pick up on that or not? Because I assume in the modern day and age, you just kind of gotta adapt. You would alter it? Okay, because I was wondering if a blind person would feel that and you're like, you're not a guy. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, would they actually be able to tell that? Because, you know, the senses are so heightened, it's just like, nah. Oh, bird shaving? Dang. That kind of sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see that. Then again, I'm not sure because some surgery procedures have parts where no human being should see. And I saw one of them and I think, no thank you. I'm not even gonna go into it because, you know, I want to spare other people the details. Like, you know when you see something so bad or disturbing to you that you're just like, I would never want to show this to someone else. Like, not even, there's some times where I've seen stuff I'm like, I wouldn't even want my worst enemies to see this, bro. Not that I have enemies, but just if I did, hypothetically, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to see this. You know what? Now that you say that, I will quote you on it. Because you're my main person when it comes to all this stuff. Nah, I'm playing. Her hand is soft, but what takes me surprised her fingers. I have no doubt that her level of tactile feeling would be far beyond mine. Far beyond all Val's pals. Her hand briefly runs once through my hair before retreating. I'm sure that every inch of my face has been committed to her memory. It's only now, too, that I realize Hanako has been silently watching the entire time. Damn. Imagine if he was looking in the corner and you just see Hanako just being like, I want that to be me. It would be? Okay. Daily reminder. Stay hydrated, y'all. Make sure you're doing what you love, what you enjoy, whether you're getting paid for it or not. Just do something you enjoy every day in life. You know, talk to your friends, talk to your family. You know, stay comfortable, enjoy yourself. And also, if you're like that type of person, challenge yourself. This is just daily reminder. I feel like I should do things like this more often. Just when I feel like I just say it and then just continue on about. And also, hope y'all had a good day. Whether you've already been here or whether you're someone who's just coming in chilling. Because I also know there's some people who just like chilling and just like watching me do my thing. So it's like, appreciate you. Because sometimes I don't even know until after the fact somebody like, yeah, I watched your stream. Like when I told you about one of the people I knew, from church, who's like, yeah, I watched your stream the other day, or someone else who's like, oh yeah, I was just lurking the other day, I've been in mind, and it's like, yeah, but I didn't even know until after the fact. So it's just like, for those of y'all or anyone else who recently came in, hope you all enjoyed your day, hope you're comfortable, hope you're enjoying yourselves. If you're doing something else, that's completely fine, and just enjoy the vibes. Anyways, I don't want to disrupt this for y'all, but yeah, I figure I should say that every once in a while, because you know, the rotation of people coming in changes every once in a while, yeah. And man, it's like a sauna down here in Australia right now. I know I mentioned once before, but dog, when it gets hot in Australia, it's ridiculous. I can't even imagine what like January to February is gonna be like it's gonna be like 40 degrees. And I'm not talking like, because we don't use Fahrenheit, because that wouldn't make sense in Fahrenheit. But I'm talking like in Celsius, it's like, oh. When I'm talking about, like, I like summer, because, you know, the days are longer, and, like, the heat's a bit better. I can just be comfortable wearing shorts, and I can actually wear shorts, which I enjoy wearing. During winter, I couldn't wear shorts at all because it's so cold, but, like, inconvenience also. The bad thing about summer is, like, sometimes it can get ridiculously hot. Like, I'm talking, like, I'd probably say the hottest I like it getting is, like, 23, 25 degrees. 25 degrees is the hottest. Even then, I don't prefer it to be 25, but like 23 degrees is probably the hottest I would prefer for it to be. And then just have it be like humid, I guess. That'll be alright. But sometimes when it gets to like, once it starts reaching like late 20s to 30 degrees, it's just, ugh. And don't even get me started when it starts reaching like mid to late 30s, or even some days where it's been about like 40-degree weather, and that's just my area alone. That's what you're talking about, the hotter places of Australia, where like sometimes if it's 40-degree weather, or even high, some places even higher, or if you work in factories or indoors and you can feel the heat come inside in certain places, or if you work outdoors even, that weather is multiplied by like 2. It's just insane. So my condolences to everybody who's working in the heat, and wherever you are, if it's the opposite, my condolences to everyone else who's working in the cold, because that conversely, that's just as bad. So unless you're built for it. Well, actually, no. In the cold, you can layer up. In the heat, you can't do that. You can only lay it down until before you start breaking laws. That's what I told someone else awake the other day. Is it like you can only lay it down in the heat until you start breaking laws? Then that's when you gotta stop. What did I say? Imagine just Hanukkah just chilling in the corner, bro. Thank you for letting me do that, Hessa. And if I might add, I think you're quite handsome. What did I say? What did I say? She might say something like that. What did I say, bro? She was trying to fill under his sow train. I was trying so hard not to say bum train. But the train bit still came on through. Yeah. Like, winter is a cool season, I will admit. Even though I prefer summer over winter, winter is a cool season. For the one, you can layer up whenever you feel colder. If you're hotter, you just take something off. The fashion in winter is a lot cooler. Some of the events in winter are better because like it's indoor events. But I just like being outdoors and everything. Like not the nature type guy. I'm not crazy on nature. I don't mind going for a walk, but like whether it's going to the beach, playing soccer or basketball outdoors, or just even just chilling sometimes, or just going like mini hikes and talking to friends. I like that. I genuinely enjoy that. I would have that over indoor, because during winter you can't do that because sometimes it gets too cold or it rains and you gotta do indoor basketball, indoor soccer, or you gotta find ways to like schedule things at people's houses. But outdoors you can just chill at your local park. Fire. And I wouldn't trade that. So if I gotta, you know, if I gotta burn up a little bit, that's alright. At least, oh yeah, and also my condolences to all my fair-skinned people, aka all my white people. I gotta deal with the heat, because I know for y'all it's tough, you know, possible getting cancer, more prone to sunburns, a lot of them, but it's just a general heat. So my condolences to y'all. Like, I kind of troll them at the same time. I'm not, like, genuinely. Stay safe, okay? As much as I know some people enjoy the heat, stay safe. And I actually know myself, knowing my skin, I need a lot more melanin, so yeah. If as much as I complain, I know I'm gonna be enjoying this heat. Hopefully I can go beach tomorrow. If not, Friday maybe? Maybe Friday. Train rides again? Bruh. Our trains have been going crazy, but yeah. I wouldn't have to go. I haven't even been using trains. Is my voice cracking? Who cares? But I haven't even been using trains because, like, one, I've been driving just for like the last, 3 years? No, 2 years. Bro. But like, for when I did use trains, summer was always better, bro. Summer was always better. Minus the bit where like sometimes, you know when sometimes when it's so hot and you come off a slide or you come and touch someone, and you know when you're touching something with this metal nearby and you touch someone else and there's a little zap of electricity? Did not like that. Even in primary school, I remember the times where I go down the slide, I touch someone else or high five someone else at the end, and then bam, it's just adult electricity. Never like that. Never like that. Oh yeah, I'm sensitive to temperature as well. Like when it gets really cold. Oh, Amber, what's up? You guys have food? That's you. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Hope you enjoyed the food. Hope you had a good time, and hope you continue to have a good time here. But on that same note as temperature, like for me, I'm sensitive to temperature as well. I'll put it like this: in the cold, when it gets really cold, and my boys have seen this a lot. But when I get really cold, like, have you ever seen in cartoons when they get really cold and like the whole body starts to like shiver like a lot, like noticeably, and they start to like their teeth start to chatter, and it's like and it starts clinging together. And I literally look like that in real life whenever my body. I forgot what temperature it is, but once it gets below something and it gets cold enough, and if I'm not laid up enough, I get so cold, like my body starts to like shut down entirely. Like there were times where it was generally like I had to get back inside the car or go back indoors because sometimes it would get so ridiculously cold. I'm like, yeah, no. If I stay outside any longer, I'm just gonna faint outside. Like it's bad. Luckily, I've never fainted, but actually I have, but more self-induced. That's a story for another day. And as for heat, it's just more like. Once it starts, because I really sweat a lot. Even in the cold, I can sweat a lot because I don't know what it is. I should probably get that checked. but like I sweat a lot more than people around me. Like they think, oh, it's like, oh yeah, you're killing it. No. I'm talking about like my breathing could be completely fine, and I'm sweating puddles, bro, like pools, and bro, and it's just nuts. Like, so if I do that in regular to cold weather, what do you think is gonna happen when the heat is turned to Satan's playground? Like drenched. I could be walking like let's say it's like 30 degrees and up in Australia. If I walk outside the house for like longer than a kilometer, I can guarantee you, not even a kilometer, like a mile, I just pool, just drenched. Your pee fishing? No. Yeah, you're getting put in more layers for sure. Go nude? No, Amber, not the time. Same, yeah. Like that's why I'm sensitive to both. It's just a matter of just trying to prepare for both and dealing with it. Like for me, I feel like if you're like us, but you're sensitive to temperatures in general, you just gotta find a way that you can deal with both. Because there's gonna be a time when you're gonna have to deal with both, and it's just like how you can tough it out, I guess, like how you can thug it out. No. Okay, Amber. What about people who what's called aren't adventurous in that department? What about people who are waiting to marriage? And what are you gonna tell them, huh? What are you gonna tell those people waiting to marriage, huh? Those pure innocent souls. What about Hayami, huh? You remember her? Yeah. I don't like sweating heavily. Because the only case that comes great is like when I'm exercising, because it's like, oh yeah, this guy looks like he's knows what he's doing, because you know that phrase people say about if you're sweating then you're doing something right. I'm talking about like, let's say if it's mildly hot and I walk outside the house and I do like a light like walking or light breathing, and it's like and my body just heats up, like my internal body is just turned up to 100 degrees or whatever it is, turned up to an absurd amount. And it's like, okay, this is gotta stop. They're gonna go to hell anyways? Lol, miss me with that. Okay, what if they're just gonna be like abstinent forever? What if they're gonna be celibate? Like a monk, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna just retain all this, let it go to my third eye, and do the rest. I blush a little at a remark before raising a questioning eyebrow. Is that gonna ask the question I think it's gonna ask? But if you can't see, yep. I figured. If I had these questions, I figured he's gonna ask them as well. Just because I can't see that doesn't mean I don't have my own preferences. Oh, I just noticed she's started blushing. Oh, that's kind of cute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of cute. We better go now. Lord, she's like, yeah, nah, girl, I'm taking you out immediately. Enough of this. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess we'll see you later then, Lily. Walking through the hallways back to our classrooms, I noticed that Hanako seems quieter than before, but also more comfortable. Yeah, the smile is wholesome, bro. Like, you know that same corny line some dudes use, but it can work. Girl, you know. Wait, I should probably have the cursor around here, yeah, just so I can look here at the same time. Girl, you know what's the best curve on your entire body? Your smile. Be honest, ladies. Be honest. If a guy actually said that to you, how would y'all feel? How would y'all feel? Well, I know there's some bad pickup lines. I don't even use pickup lines, like, unless I'm trolling. But, like, how would y'all feel if a guy was just like, yeah, girl, and use something like that? Because I know there might be some girls who are just like, yeah, that's alright, and then there's some other girls who's like, miss me with that. Like, I've heard some bad ones. Can you repeat? Okay. Like, you see this smile, and then you know how some guys would be like, yeah, girl, you wanna know what's the best curve on your entire body? Your smile. Please tell me you heard that part at least. Please. Lily, her hand on Hanako's shoulder seems to pick up on her assured pace as well, smiling as they both walk. If I could spend the rest of my time at Yamaku like this, I don't think it'd be so bad. After all, that's needed for joy. All that's needed for joy are small exchanges of happiness, after all. You'll be mad? Because okay, I'm not even sure if you're trolling at this point. Like, I'm actually kind of serious. Like, what? How would you react if a guy actually just asked you that? Like, but you know, not ironically, not like if he's dead ass, like, yeah, as a pickup line. Got distracted myself. Sounds like you. Okay, you hear that, fellas? You can either get beat up or the trash or corny enough to be charming. So honestly, it depends on the girl you're saying it to, and just depends on your luck, I guess. I'm probably like get flustered. Okay, yeah. Quite literally depends on whoever you're talking to. So that's how you know all girls are different. Because I know a few. If you say that, they'll just immediately be like, "Ill, get away from me," whatever. Like, it's literally a preference thing. And same thing for guys as well. Some guys are just preference based. Like I know some guys that a girl could say anything and they'll be like, "Well, she wants me, so anything that comes out of her mouth is okay." Quite literally just depends on the person. As I reached my desk and set my bag beside it, I realized something. Or rather, my stomach does. Let me guess. Yeah, you forgot to eat your lunch. Or forgot to buy lunch, even better. I was so busy with those two, I forgot to buy lunch. Okay, so it's not entirely bad. To be fair, now that I think of it, that's not exactly the worst one. Like, there's bad ones. I'm talking about, like, there was one time I was talking to this girl in high school. I was referred to her by one of my friends, right? And we were talking, and then at one point in the conversation, I was shooting all sorts of questions, and I remember I was like, "Yo, what?" Because I like asking girls this, because, you know, it was like one of the few times I actually got to ask, like, understand a girl and, like, see the opposite side. And I asked her, I was like, "So what's one of the worst pickup lines you ever heard?" And her name, or at least her English name, was Angel, right? And one time I said it as a joke. But mind you, I was already talking to her, like, we already kind of liked each other. So, like, she already kind of knew I was joking, and it kind of already worked out, but I remember I was like, "Yo, what's the?" She's like, "Oh yeah, that's probably the worst one I like heard." And I was like, "Oh," but you'd be surprised. Like, there's that one, because I'm pretty sure the pickup line follows as like, "Hey girl, are you an angel? Hey girl, did you fall? Fall from the sky, or did you fall to the ground from the sky? Because you're an angel." And it's like, who do you think that's working on, bro? To be fair, there might be someone with low enough self-esteem that might pick up for it, but I don't know. That's probably still not even the worst one. You got the "Are you from Tennessee?" because you're the 10 IC. No, never understood how that was good, but clearly it must have worked because someone made it up, and it's been said enough to where you think someone might have actually had it work for them. I can't even think of the other ones, but dog, I could guarantee you if I if I went on Google right now, I could guarantee if I went on Google right now, there's probably bad ones. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna kind of just bite the bullet. Wait, hold up. Okay, hold on. Let me look for the video I'm talking about. What was it called? Not video. Just let me just look generally pickup lines. Okay, let me look for bad ones on purpose. I want to look for bad ones specifically. So funny and terrible. Okay. So we got this, some that are so funny and terrible, and then we got some that are just straight cringe. Dog. Yo. Wait, hold up. Yo. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up the game. I want to make a proposition to you, alright? I want to make a proposition. I'm gonna probably play this game. I'm gonna have the game running up until like the 3rd hour mark. And then from then on, I wanna do like a just chatting segment where we look through the like worst like pickup lines. Are y'all down? Cause dog, I just saw a few, right? I literally typed in bad ones on purpose. Dog, hilarious, bro. So like, you know that phrase? It's so like bad, it's hilarious or it's funny. Never been true in my life. I have them stored up in a window in Google, but dog, it's so hilarious. Seems legit. I bet. Cause dog, I saw it and I was like, yo, this is hilarious. By the way, what the? Okay, hold on. My fault, chat. I don't know what's going on right now. I think I missed a few. Oh shit, if you don't leave your life. Actually, bro, I'm telling you. Some guys just can't take it. I mean, granted, there's some girls on the flip side, but it just depends, I guess. Means you're not good enough for heaven. I guess it really is perspective. Yeah. Platonically? Bruh, platonically? Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, wait, that's the ones you got. Oh, yeah, I remember you didn't mention the Ball Buster one before. That's crazy. Oh, wow. I can change your mind. I heard that one as a joke, but I didn't know, like, there were actually guys that were like, yeah, we be doing that, like, bro. Like, bro, some of them just need to tone it down, bro. Tone it down. It's not that deep. Not every girl wants to touch your thing. I mean, Amber might, but I had to say that for the lulz, but that's hilarious. Okay, Cupid is fun. I've heard of like, oh, that's the actual dating site. I thought you were mentioning like an app or something, but dang. I'd like to argue Tinder is more fun. I'd like to argue Tinder's more fun though. Because sometimes you just get real like, you know, shit show. I actually haven't used it in like a week, I think, or two. There was one time I opened up on the stream and that actually inspired me to use it once. Talk to this cute girl. The conversation didn't go far. Because I just realized before I used to just think that I'd just swipe as much as possible just so like I can have as many conversations. But you know what the problem is though? The problem is the conversations end up being a lot more flat and dry because you have nothing in common. Granted, there's that common sense, yes, but like, when you're a bit younger, and when I met Habit, this was literally just like a year or two ago, and the only thing you can think of is how to get your rocks off. You end up running into a lot of those, and then the older I got, or like the more time passed, I was like, I don't like doing this. Wait, hold up. Do I? Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. I might actually swipe right on this girl. I was like, wait a minute. I think I might actually know this girl, or my boys might actually know her. Because this is one girl from our high school. I think it is. If this is actually her, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like I'm getting far too sidetracked. You know what? For fun, I might actually just swipe on. Not now, but after stream, of course. You never been on any? You should. Sometimes I've actually had conversations that, granted, didn't lead much of anywhere, but sometimes they're just as fun. It's like the few times I went on Omegle when I was younger, and you actually had conversations that weren't lust filled, you know, and they were fun, bro. Sometimes you just be talking to people of the opposite language. Sometimes you just be learning something from someone else, or what I first used it for initially was just like finding people with initial same like interests. So like when I was real big into anime, it used to be an anime, tad bit of manga. Now that it's entirely flipped to where it's like mainly manga and then a tad bit of anime, and just other interests like music, whatever. And those were good because when you had a good conversation, it's like, yo, like I initially did the text thing because I was too scared to like show my face. I was so reluctant to show my face, but dog, those video conversations, like if you had a great video conversation, those will always beat and override like a good a good text conversation. Even an average one, like even an average video conversation on Amigo is just obliterate that. What? When was this? When was this? I didn't see this message. I didn't see this message. What? When was this? Ew. Older creep? When did he? When was this? What the? Please. What? That is so gross, bro. That is so gross, bro. Your dad? Oh, that was ages ago. Thank goodness your dad stopped him, man. God, that's so gross, bro. Yeah, I don't like people take advantage of other people's kindnesses. They're crazy, bro. Just when you got into high school? Dang. Oh no. I hate that. It's like things like that, or even guys that try you talking about the like friend zone. And okay, little side tangent as you talk about this. I'll read everything I miss, but to all those people who talk about the friend zone, stop that. Stop that. Like, and I'm gonna talk mainly for the guys because I can't speak too much for girls. But like dog. So many people like going like, oh yeah, she put me in the friend zone, and this is mainly like younger kid stuff because mostly the guys I know now, the older they get, they don't do this. It's mainly just younger but dog. I'm gonna put it like this: if you talk to someone and you did not clearly express like how you felt about them, and you did not clearly express how you felt about them, how are you gonna be like, oh yeah, they put me in the friend zone? It's like what? Because some of these people are like, oh yeah, like I did this and that, and then you ask them what they did, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I asked her how hours a day, or I was just nice, and I was like, do you know how many other people did that? I'm gonna let that settle in. I hate people taking advantage of other people's kindness. It's like, stop that, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. See, that's what I hate. And you're just happy to help as someone who reads books and all that. And then just for that to happen, like, he was like, oh, yeah. It's like, no, you gross, bro. You're actually gross. Stop that. Like, it's just like, bro. I would get loud, but stop. Like, if I get heated, I'm gonna get heated, but people like those is just like, I believe, you know how natural selection is thing? I believe natural selection will eventually find these people just be like, yep, we're going to rid the world of people like you. Whether it's immediately or sometime in the future, but some people just need to book it. Yeah, thank goodness your dad like checked the guy, man. That's so gross, bro. See, that's the thing. And like, bro, people shouldn't have to be like be scared to like, go outside and enjoy themselves or like be alone. And I get it, the world's just not like that everywhere. But in places where that is a normal thing, like first world countries, that shouldn't be a thing. And it's people like this that just ruin it for everybody, bro. Whoa! Beef resubscribed for 3 months. Yo! Beef, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Beef. Thank you for the resubscription. We appreciate you over here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Also, my fault. I didn't reach out to you after your subathon, but I hope your subathon went well. Charity stream. You killed that, by the way. Yeah. What else you say, Hame? Yeah, that is gross. It was you exhausted, yeah, yeah. Cause I was like, bro. Cause I was like, bro. I was like, yo. I was like, after I saw that, I was like, damn, this woman got energy, bro. Cause I was like, bro. It's like this stream just kept going. And one point, I went to go watch one of the VODs, and one of them was like split into like a day or over a day. I was like, man. I was like, I'm not sure if this is some sort of superpower only women have, or if this is just you. Cause I was like, I saw that, I was like, yo. I was like, this woman built different, bro. This woman built different. But no, the stream was amazing. I'm glad I got to come in at least like I think twice. One time I came like during like the beginning of my day, and then one time I came during the end of it or the beginning of another day. And man, it was great. Um, you were really Beef was so welcoming to me, bro. Beef was so welcoming to me, bro. Like I came in and I forgot what I said. It was something like, "Yo, what it do? What's up? Glad I get to watch your stream." And like I just donated a little bit, and but the main focus was I just wanted to be there because it's one thing to watch a VOD, but it's another to actually be there live as a person that's actually doing it. It's just a different type of energy. At least that's how I feel. And I was watching it, and then Beef was so welcoming, and then the chat was just so fun, and we just be watching Beef do a thing, and it was like tight, bro. It was tight. People so sweet as well. Like it's like times where like she had the balloon or whatever, or like when I donated a little, and then she was like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "No, no, no, it's okay, it's okay. Just keep going." It's so sweet, bro. What did I get? I think I got a balloon, and I think I got have my name at the end credits or something like that. But yeah, It was so tight though. It was so tight. You missed that? Oh, bro. Bro, she was streaming for like Beef was streaming for a whole weekend, bro. That was the great thing about like well, it wasn't even a subathon, but it was a charity stream. I called it a subathon. I just realized my mistake. But dog, that stream was epic, bro. That was the great thing about it. Like, it was pretty much like 48 hours, and no matter where you were in the world or whatever time zone you had or whatever else you had going on during the weekend as well, you could at least like come in. That was the sickest thing. 60 out. Hold up. What? 60 hours? Yo! Hermaid dropping to stay hydrated. I appreciate you, Hermaid. What? You're glad I have fun? Thank you. Also, you know what's the greatest thing about what's it called? Oh yeah, Beef is the cutest. Beef is the cutest. I think I already said that here, but you know, now that Beef's here, I'm pretty sure I can just say it straight to your face. You're the cutest, Beef. It's so adorable just watching Beef. Oh my, Beef dropping to stay hydrated. Appreciate it. Hold on. Oh my goodness, it's about to be spam, isn't it? Oh man, that was great. Oh yeah, so Beef, currently we're playing through Katawa Shoujo. I'm gonna play through around to the 3 hour mark, and then, because I remember we went on a couple tangents, which is the great thing about the chat. The tangents is just the soul part, and we're talking about like bad pickup lines. And on the side, I've opened up a window in Google. So after like the 3 hour mark, I'm gonna look through those for a bit with y'all, and we're gonna suss this, and you know, I want to get girls' perspectives on this because you know, it's one thing being a guy and I can estimate how y'all would feel about. I want to know like if I read it out and then you know y'all would see I want to know how would y'all feel like if a guy asked you these. Not when we get to it, but just to give you the heads up and appreciate y'all for the stay hydrated. So it shows you then. Yeah, Beef's streams were so well done. I was like, what the? I think I already said this before, but I was like, yo, this is really made for like YouTube, bro. I was like, everything from the little like edits and everything, the like intermissions, transitions. Beef has like, bro. I think this is a detail. I think it's in between and as you're starting. You have like music, and then you have artwork commission. I'm not sure if it's what Beef has done or what other people have done for you, but I saw it, I was like, whoa, this 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 person's on another level. I was like, whoa. It's probably that feeling Vegeta gets in Dragon Ball Z whenever he thinks he's just about to reach Goku, and then Goku's just gone the next Super Saiyan level or whatever level up, and then it's just like, no, and it's like it should have been me. Ah, man. Because I believe in y'all. Lol. Slightly evil. You know what? If that's being you slightly evil, I'll take it. Are you a beaver? You know what's the funny thing about that line? That was actually one of the ones I saw, bro. Oh man. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Amber and anyone else who didn't get to join into Beef stream, the next time she does like a long stream or just any stream, bro, any stream, even if you can only be there for a minute just to say hi, just say hi. I'm not even saying that. Well, I'm also saying this partly because I like Beef and everyone here, but dog, it's great. It's great. It's great. You're just missing out. That's all I'm saying. What else I miss here? Da da da. Cause you're everything I'm searching for. And the next time I go on Tinder, I'm gonna just find one girl to troll with. Hopefully she has the same sense of humor as me, and I'm gonna just use that. Or after I'm already on good terms, I'm gonna be like, yo, how do you like this? And then and she's like, oh, where did you get that from? The internet? And I'm like, nah, it's totally original. You know what I'm saying? I totally didn't get this off from one of my subscribers. You know, one of my wonderful, wonderful subscribers off of Twitch. Also, Beef, how you like our two friends behind me? Sometimes you'll see them, sometimes you won't, depending how I'm covering them. But yeah, how you like them behind me now? Now we get a better view with the camera in place. And our brand new setup. That's great. But you don't have a lens. Because my dad... Oh, I'm stealing these. I am stealing these. I am stealing these so much. And you'll be loving it? Yo. Yo, Beef. Yo, Beef. Beef is killing the game. I'm just saying. If you ever wanted to catfish as a guy and do this, you could do this. I'm just saying, because this is good. What the... Yo, that's... Yo. You could actually end up on that TV show. I'm not sure that show is like done, or like the MTV show Catfish. I'm not sure if it's done or if it's still up. But yo, if it's still up, I might send applications, bro. Because you have so many. You gotta save them, bro. Because when we get to that point in the stream, I'm just saying, you better get ready, because there's gonna be quite a few. And for each and every single one of them, I'll be like, yo, how would y'all like this? Like, I think I mentioned one earlier when I was talking to this one girl back in high school. And this was when I was kind of already good terms, and we established, like, I liked her, she liked me. And I remember, because, you know, her English name was Angel. And I asked, and I made a joke. And I was like, oh, like, did it hurt when you fell to the ground from, like, heaven or whatever? Or from the sky? Because, you know, because you're an angel. And she kind of laughed. She took a bit better, because, you know, we already at that point where it kind of worked out. But yeah, she was like, and because I think the main thing I asked her was like, what's the worst like pickup line you ever heard? And she mentioned, funny thing, it was literally just that one. And I was like, and then I asked her May and Amber here, and, you know, varying details. And I'm pretty sure I just said at that point it depends. And I wanted to know, Beef, if a guy asked you, or if anyone asked you, like, yo, and they asked you that question, how would you feel like about that pickup line? Like, would you hate it? Would you love it? Are you in the middle about it? Or do you just don't care about pickup lines in general? When you're crawling out from... I love that. Oh, you joining in on the fun? Okay. You know what? The future is looking bright. You know what? The future is looking bright. Well, fellas, well, hold up. Why am I looking this way? The camera's this way. The camera's this way. Fellas, if you're looking forward, the future is bright. Depends on girl to girl, women to women. But, yes. Let's just say, some women love the cheese. Some women love the corniness. And it's great. Corniness isn't always a bad thing. As long as it's not the soul thing, but I said it took the wrong stuff. Interesting. But Saturday, my second most favorite day of the week. Let me get this to a point where there's actually music in the game, because the only thing saving this is the fact that I'm just talking. Otherwise, it'd just be dead ass silence. This is almost entirely due to the fact that it is the day with the second least amount of school, with class ending at the beginning of lunch. I opened my door confidently, myself being more than confident of being able to get enjoyment out of the fine weather and shorter class length. I confidently stride down the hallway and down the stairs to the lobby of the male dorms. This feels so intrusive in my ears. Ew. I confidently look behind me to see whose footsteps are approaching. Can you stop already? I lose my confidence in this day being enjoyable. Why am I not surprised? Beef, I'm not sure if you met our new friend Kenji, who really loves women. I'm gonna let you figure that out once you do the game, but yeah, he pretty much does not like women. Clearly, one broke his heart. That's yet to be confirmed, but you can infer that. He thinks, you know, it should just be men. What else? He's on a whole regime. He's part of a group of guys on the internet which I cannot explicitly name, nor do I want you guys to name because Twitch. But yes, they start with I and end with S. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. the center of your system. Hey man, what's up? Not much, I guess. Just looking forward to the afternoon. You? He wraps an arm around my slumped shoulders far too comfortably. Sun things up. I'm not liking this, man. I'm not liking this. He ain't got shit on. That is fact. That is fact. And you know what's the sad thing? There's actually a few guys I know in real life. Not that I'm friends with, but there's a few guys I know in real life that probably think like Kenji, which is a sad thing, bro. I don't know. Life's tough for them. I don't know how that's working out for them, but yeah. Cause I don't know about you, but I don't know about life like that, you know. All I'm gonna just say is, enjoy your road pill talk. I think by that little aside this, you already know what I'm talking about. Let's step outside, shall we? I was just about to before you stopped me. Ah, yikes. He doesn't take my reaction to his theatrics well. Ignoring him, I walk outside. Oh, for a second, I thought it was him taking us. I was like, nah, you're coming with me. Know what I'm saying? You know what's great? This is one of the first few streams, I think, in like a few days where I genuinely feel like great. You know why? That's because I took a nap before the stream. Man, I'm telling you, naps are a game changer. Sometimes you just gotta take a nap to know what it feels like. It's so good. Like, I remember the last few days where I'd be like, ugh, I'd be like, all like this, and I'd be tired and everything, and I'd be like, oh, guys, I think I'm at the end of the stream. This is how it feels like. It feels good. Also, taking a nap when it's like boiling hot outside. Like, I love summer. Sometimes it's ridiculous. And then the times where it's slightly great is around now, like during the nighttime, quote unquote. So like, as much as I'd love to go all the way, maybe do like a 6-7 hour stream, I probably won't during summer because summer is ridiculously hot. And the reason I could do those, like with Little Nightmares and all that, was because it was colder. Now it's not colder. I'm talking about, it's so warm, I don't even have to wear I don't even have to have my mini blanket around my lap to heat me up because it's that hot. You think that speaks enough for his main character complex? Hey, yo, Beef! Hey, yo, see, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Beef is a menace in disguise, so I'm telling you. Don't get on her bad side. The same way I say don't get on her May's bad side. It's always the sweet ones, man. They hit you when it's unsuspected because they're sweet and all. Oh, trust me, they're still sweet. They're still sweetest to me out of this day. But get on their bad side. Have fun, my guy. Have fun. I don't know what it feels like to be on their bad side, but have fun. I mean, you cut again? No, what are you doing? Snow, what? You're lucky, bro. I've still yet to see snow in Australia. I think you have to go to like, I was about to say Mount Everest. No, there's a certain mountain in Australia where, I think it's like Mount Bull or something, where you can start to see snow. It's only certain areas, but like generally the most we'll get, or closest we'll get, is hail, which I don't even count as snow. You'll be fine? Okay. Please, I genuinely hope. I'm not gonna do the whole baby thing like, oh no, I'll be okay, but like, you know, take care of yourself. That much is important. Yeah. Whether it's physically, mentally, or whatever, you need a rest, take care of yourselves. I will always advise you guys taking care of yourselves before the streams. Okay. I'm gonna assume there's a lot behind this, but I trust that you'll be okay. I trust that you'll be okay in the long run. It doesn't take too long for him to catch him. Oh no, miss me with this. He done cashed up with us. Ain't this lovely? Isn't this lovely? Isn't this wonderful? I know, but when you say you opened a cut, it doesn't sound particularly pleasing, does it? Amber, I know for sure if I said the exact same thing you're telling me right now, you would flip out. So, Trust me. If I said that with no context, it would sound pretty horrific. I wonder if he wants to talk money or rant, or to rant about another conspiracy. Maybe. Bye. I've got a bone to pick with you. Excuse me? Uh-huh. It's about that blonde. You know who I'm talking about. You mean the one with a name? The one called Lily? The one named after Al Lily? Nah, jokes. Well, actually, no. She would be older. She would be younger than Al Lily, so yes. The one named after Al Lily in chat. You know she got a name, bruh. She ain't no pet. You know that blonde. Oh, bro, no problem. That's okay. That's your mom. That's okay. That's okay. Bro, that's okay. That's what I mean. Stream comes second, I promise you. The stream will be here. And if stream's not here, the VODs will be here. And if the VOD's not here, the YouTube videos are here. By the way, actually I'll mention that when Beef comes back, but yeah. You know who I'm talking about. Conspiracy it is. For a moment, I contemplate feigning ignorance, but realize this will go quicker if I just let him get it all out. Lily? The one from your class? You're on first name terms with her? Yo. Wait, hold up. Yo. Kenji, I don't know what's up your bum, but relax, Kenji. It's not as deep as it seems, okay? It's not as deep as it seems. Wait, hold up. Let me see if I could try and make a potential thumbnail just doing this. Wait, no, I'm looking too much at chat. It's like, ha! Wait, let me pull back. You know what this is like? This is like that meme of like the lady and her friend like crying like ah! And then but like instead that's Kenji's face and I'm just the cat like ah! She said it's a beef. I thought you caught the gist of that. But yeah, he looks positively shocked at this development. Did he not expect me to be able to answer? Cause, no, I think it's cause Kenji thinks that you think, and every other guy should think, that women are just, I don't even think I can say that on the stream either. That women are objects. That's what Kenji thinks. Either that or they're here to ruin everyone's lives. Kenji, I know you were hurt. I didn't even see this or hear this. I didn't even get a clue from the others, but let's be honest. You can tell someone is this hurt if they unnecessarily have to like be this negative in this aspect or any aspect in their life. That's one thing I've just grown to understand, like more, I think, what age was it? I think it was like 17, 18 when I learned to take things less personally. Granted, I don't get that heated, but it's like 17, 18 when I learned to take things less personally from certain people once I understood, like, if someone was, like, and this is one easy thing, if you guys struggle with this and you want to let go of something negative, is that if someone is like unnecessarily negative in an aspect of their life where like they shouldn't be, then like what's it called? Then just know that person is struggling with something and they're not doing well. And if they have to take it out on you or someone else, just know that they're not doing well and it eases all that pressure off of you. So whenever I see, if someone's like, it doesn't happen as much or at all anymore, but like for the few times it's ever happened in my life where someone's like talked like trash about me or someone I knew, and it was for like some dumb petty ass reason. The older I got, I was just like, oh, you're actually just miserable. You're just miserable in life. Or when I see people talking trash on other people unnecessarily, like, oh, did you see the way that person did their hair or whatever that person did with their life? And it was like, and then I just be thinking in my head now, it's like, what they did with their life, what they like to do, it's like, bro, you're weird. You're weird. You're actually weird. Like, stop that. That's why I try to avoid people like that. If you're unnecessarily negative in an aspect that you can control, keyword can, but you choose to be fixated on that. It's like, what are you doing with your life, bro? What are you doing? Especially in a place where you don't need to be. It's just unnecessary. Could you imagine if I was like that? What? Should I move? What? Oh, damn, it's tough. I mean, she shouldn't be. He gathers himself and cuffs into his fist. Dramatically, like everything he does. Well, never mind. I'm here to warn you. You know, man. You know. Man to man. Warn me about what? Really? What are you warning me about? She's blind, my guy. She poses no threat. Plus, out of everyone here, if there's anyone I should be warned about, or should have been warned about a long time ago, it should have been you. I think there was some foreshadowing, but yeah. You look shady, bro. Yeah. You don't know her, man. And I'm sure you do with the 0 hours if you ever talked to her. It's mostly true. I've only known her and Hanukkah for less than 2 weeks. And even then, we've just been exchanging. Alright, this is completely new. I don't know what this means. Banal. Chat off about school as we while away lunch. As you should. I'm pretty sure you don't either. That's not the point. Would you look at that? He gets heated when we give him accountability. When we tell him to take accountability for his actions. You're not the one spending inordinate amounts of time with her. What? It distresses me that someone like Kenji, who's probably as far out of the loop as one could possibly get, knows such a trivial fact as who I choose to defend. And then again, I am a transfer student, and she's not only the representative of their class, but also tall blonde. I don't care. If I want to be friends with someone, I will be friends with someone, bro. That has never stopped me. From the moment I was a kid till now, that has never stopped me, and that will never stop me. I don't care if the person's taller than me, bigger than me, stronger than me, smarter than me, whatever, whether this person is weirder than me. That has never stopped me. And if that stops you, I don't know what to tell you, bro. The only time I want to be friends with someone is unless I deem you as a bad human being, or unless we have far too little in common to be friends. Because there's some people I have as acquaintances where, like, let's say if I hung out with someone and they invited you as a plus one, I'm cool. But like, yeah. The only people I'm not friends with, or I don't want to consider myself friends with, is like, unless I genuinely deem you as a bad human being, or there's far too little we can relate on, and it'll just be awkward. Like, for bad human being, or what I guess constitutes a bad human being, is like, I'll put it this. There's some kids I knew, like family friends and all that, growing up, like greatest kids ever, brightest young kids ever, right? Kind of similar to me. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but like, bright kids. And like, where they're gone now, it's just like, why did you resort to that? Like, I'm talking about doing stuff which I probably can't say explicitly, because one, I'm not a snitch, and two, I don't want to air people out like that. But I'm talking about, like, you see them, the path they're on, and it's like I'm talking about the type of stuff where, like, people just piffing away their entire future. And it's like, for what? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like brightest kids ever, the smartest kids, like the most. Bro, there was one of these guys. I'm talking about like, dog. I rarely ever get so heated that I feed that attention because I genuinely do believe what you focus on will grow. But I gotta talk my ish for a moment. I gotta talk my shit for a moment. There's this one guy in high school I really looked up to, and I mainly knew him from like around year 7, so that's when we entered high school. And I think it was up until he left, so like year 10, I think 11. Easily one of the funniest guys ever. Always looked up to him. You know, he was cool with everyone, like one of the most popular guys, whatever. And he was pretty much the embodiment of what I wanted to be. He was like that cool guy. He was like that cool guy that like pretty much everyone liked and was super funny. And I was like, that's what I wanted to be. I took inspiration from that, and I believe partly he's part of the reason why I am who I am today. Because I kind of like just took his approach to being confident, not to the same degree, but yeah. And I really respected like that man because of like all the things I kind of like learned from him and just the times I interacted with him. Hilarious, right? But, like the type of person he grew up to be once he like left high school and like once we like graduated and everything. He was like, why did you do that, bro? I'm talking about like run-ins with the law, you know, screwing people over. And it's like, bro, you're not the same. And like influencing other people to do similar things to what he's doing. And it's like, that's where I draw the line. It's like, yo, you just crossed the line for me. It's like, you may not directly done anything to me, but that image is shattered. And it's like, I feel like once you cross that line, it's like, I can't trust you. Like, blowing that story. Like, I feel like I can be pretty forgiving. I feel like I can be pretty forgiving in real life and in chat as well. But I think y'all have seen it. Once someone like crosses that line of like, okay, I'm done with you, bye. Like, I will do everything in my power to stop getting to that point. But once I get to that point of like, I couldn't care less what happens to you, bye. Whether it's an ex, whether it's old friend or whatever. If I reach that point where I no longer want anything to do with you, there is no convincing me to come back from that line. Very like, it sucks too when they had something going for them, you know? The good thing about this though is that it's like far and few between though. Yeah. I hate seeing potential go to waste. I don't like seeing potential go to waste because it's like, when I see some people, it's like, you could have done so much more with your life. Or people where it's like, you inspired me to do something great with my life. Or you inspired me to like, whether like the guy I mentioned earlier, he inspired me to be more confident and funny in life. Or like, just be more hands-on. Or certain people who like inspired me just to not care what other people think. And then see where they are now, so it's like, why? Yeah, you had so much going for you. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Some people are just, I feel like the more I talk about this, the more it's just gonna bleed over. So I don't want to give it too much energy, but it's like, yeah. But genuinely, like, even in chat, like, I think the few times we had some people come in and they're just either being rude or like, there was that one time we had that guy spamming alert sounds, and y'all saw, I was so nice, bro. I don't even like tooting myself out like that, but I was so nice. I was like, oh yeah, like, can we stop, da. I was like, oh yeah, at first I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. I was like, yeah, have fun. And then I was like, okay, can you stop? The dude kept going and going, like he didn't get the hint. And then I was like, okay, can you actually stop? You guys told him to stop. And then eventually he just kept going. And I think it was the first time y'all ever saw that I straight up just banned somebody. And you're like, oh. And I was like, yeah, because I was like, what? And I'm not even sure if I haven't even checked unbanned forms, so you might have said something. Yeah. But like, even if in the unbanned form, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And one day we're gonna do an unbanned form, because I know in the future it's gonna get crazy. Well, like, I know if I ban you personally, there's no like coming back from that line. Because I can guarantee you, if I ban you, it's after I and everyone else in chat has told you to shut up and be quiet. I can guarantee you. Because there's only so many times I can just tell someone to be quiet. Well, I'm like, okay, there has to be some sort of brain working in your head, and you're just ignoring all the signs in the sky to listen to it. Hugs? Thank you. I appreciate the hugs. No, you have potential. Yeah, matter of fact, you're making use of your potential right now. Like, just being in chat, being the good human being you are, when you don't even think you are, but you and Hermé welcoming people in, chatting with me, even though you don't have to. There's like no obligation. That's crazy, and that's the best thing I think about the chat, is that I already believe is that there's no obligation to this. Like, some other places you might feel pressure to, here you don't. I would encourage you. I'll be like, yeah, if you like this, stay here or whatever. But I've also openly said multiple times, it's like, you're free to do whatever you want, and you're free to come back whenever you want. And I think that's genuinely the best thing. Freedom, honestly. But yeah, even that, doing your artwork, Hermé, with revamping your streams, tarot cards, everything. Making use of your skills and your potentials. Yeah, he was stupid. Absolutely is stupid, bro. There was this one other time, I think this was before, I think you and Hermé watched my streams. I was streaming something like, I think in Bloons Star Defense 6 or something. And one time I was playing something, and then this one guy was like, oh yeah, he was like, oh yeah, if you raid this other guy, I'll like follow you or something. Or you should raid this other, no. You should raid this other person, or you should no. He was saying you should raid this other person, and that wasn't the bad part. He said you should spam like these sort of messages, like play this, or play that. And at first I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do that. And then the dude kept going. I was like, yeah, nah. I didn't ban him, but I was so close. Because this was the phase where I thought I had to be nice to everyone. And then eventually he just left, because like, okay. But I was like, dude, yeah, I'm not that type of streamer. You could go find someone else to do that. But I was like, you gotta go. Because it ticked me off. It was like, bro, I was like, if I come here, it's to play games and to have a good time and chat to chat. I don't want to go to someone else's chat and be like, spam this, spam that. Unless if I ever tell you to spam hearts or something, or kind words, I would never, and I promise you, I'll never tell you guys to spam anything in anyone else's chat ever. The day I tell you to spam BS in someone else's chat, do yourselves a favor and unfollow me. Unless I specifically tell each and every single one of you guys to spam like hearts, spam like kind, heartful comments, and unless I tell you to do that, unfollow me. I promise. I have no problem doing that. Because the day I start doing BS like that is the day I've just gone down the hole. Only streamer. I think so. I think I've seen it. I don't know where to find it, but I think yes, I think so. But I can pull it up to show y'all. Yeah. I should probably actually see mine after this. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find mine. Or raid message, yeah. Like if I tell you to raid someone, because usually when I raid someone, it's usually like what's it called? It's usually just something like just raid someone, and then you guys are usually cool with it. It's usually just like you guys chat to them for a bit, you guys lurk, and then that's it. But if I tell you to start raiding someone and then spam some BS, unless it's like, I don't know. I think y'all will know. If it doesn't fit with anything I do or the brand I built up to now, just unfollow me, please. I'm actually just like, I'm genuinely like telling you for your own good. Because like, bro, I would rather I'd keep my like self-respect intact and stay where I'm at right now than to grow on some BS that's like that can sway at any moment in time. Not for me. I'd rather keep my self-respect than do that. To people who do that, I have a good life. For me, could miss me with that. Oh no, sugar raid is fine. Sugar raid is fine. Or like we came from sugar, that's fine. But I'm talking about people who have like there's people who want to see like that, like the guy I was telling you about earlier. He was like, oh, like spam, play this, play this, play that, or annoy the streamer, or there's some people who like tell other streamers like, yo, you should raid this person, and then you should tell them you should just spam a bunch of L's in the comments. It's like, what the? Because usually when you raid someone, it's like a token of appreciation. It's like, here, I like you so much. Or typically the way I say it is like, I like you so much. I want to put other people onto you. Or you know what? I'm curious what you're about. I want to like put other people onto you, and then just see what you're about. That's what I think it is. Because if I show you someone, it's usually someone I've been eyeing for a minute, or someone I'm curious to see, and I want to show you guys like someone I think both you and I would appreciate. But if I tell you guys the day I telling you guys to start spamming L's or boo or like some negative BS in someone else's chat, book it and unfollow me or just block me. Stop. No, I can't. Then again, I'm a trans student, okay? Maybe I should appreciate this ranting as a warning that the rumor mill exists in the school, and then I'm firmly fine with it. I just realized the tea is finished. Lol. But yeah, the sugar raid is fine though, completely. Like, just like if I tell you start spamming negative stuff that is like openly negative and serves no purpose whatsoever, do yourselves a favor. I promise you. I wouldn't even blame you at that point. It's just a hunch, nothing special. Like I always want you guys to know, above all things, like above like the most important things when it comes to Twitch for me are like chat, like making this a nice experience for y'all, and like, you know, my self-respect at the end of the day. Like I don't care whatever antics I do here, because that's fine. Well, I don't want to bring BS into someone else's life. It's like, you know, I believe I'm better than that. It's just lunch, nothing special. Look, man, under the bridge. See this bridge? You're under it. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do to get into. No, that's not how it works at all, Kenji. I just want to make sure you don't end up too far under the bridge. You're losing me, Kenji. That's okay. Lots of people get lost. That's why I'm here to help. You're here to help. Boy, that ain't the biggest trouble I done heard of 2021. Just be more careful around her, okay? She looks all harmless on the outside, but I've heard bash. Are you sure about that, Kenji? I said to John Cena. Are you sure about that? You know the student council, right? Yeah, I know the student council, man. He seems to involuntarily shudder as he says the words. Putting him and Shizune together in a room is an amusing mental exercise. I wonder if they've met. Yeah, Shizune and Misha are in my class. I seem to have dodged the draft, though. Good man. But this blonde, well, she was there in the student council, right damn there. I see, and she's not there now. Seriously, think about it. It would be great if they had conspiracy theory music playing at this current moment right now. Seriously, think about it. Something must have gone down. I stopped walking for a moment, giving the idea more thought than I probably should. It would explain that fight. No, it would explain that fight that the two had, at least in part. Wait, no, not really. Even leaving the student council would. Wait, hold up. Did I read that right? Hold on. Mhm. 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 Okay. Yeah, something must have gone down, but still, in the end, it doesn't explain much at all, other than the fact that their feud goes some ways back. And I'm curious to know how that feud started. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you have a point. I'm not seeing how that really affects me though. Okay. Okay. Now, feel this one. Lily's foreign, obviously. Obviously. Now, what nationality is she? I know, from the US. Um, I opened my mouth to give the answer, but realized that I have none. In fact, I've given the matter I've given the matter very little thought. So have I, because you know, there's other matters to attend to, if you know what I'm saying. Given that she has no accent and acts perfectly Japanese, I suppose it never really seemed important. Now that he mentions it, though, I am rather curious. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe English? They like tea? I probably shouldn't resort to stereotypes. I'm just saying, that's what I did, and here we are. But that's the only lead I have. You're not thinking. Luckily, you have me here to think for you. Excuse me? Did he just mansplain me? Ill. I'm kidding. Fuck that. But still, ill. I'm a guy and I felt that ill. Um, he brushes off the quip effortlessly. Now, answer me this. Now, answer me this. Who has lots of social power, is filthy stinking rich. You know blondes are all rich, right? Has a long history. Where did I get historical from? History of disputes, and used to belong to a much longer organization. Hey, what's up, Beef? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you had a great conversation. Time to dye your hair blonde? Yeah, maybe I should join you as well. Dye my hair blonde on the stream. The day that happens, pigs will stop flying. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Now that I say it, it's actually pretty realistic. Not anytime soon though, but the Roman Catholic Church. Well, okay. There's that. But there's also the mafia. Come on, rich, foreign. There's no way she doesn't have connections to them. I have reason to doubt the logic of his deductions, but he shows no signs of stopping. So, do you know where I think she's from? Italy? Mainland Italy. Small time, dude. She has to be from Sicily. All those mafioso types come from there. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you very much. You said that you were ready. Bruh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that was the person you just banned. But yes, thank you, Amber, and thank you, Beef. That was hilarious, bro. But the way Beef phrased that, I actually thought there was someone else in chat. I was like, did I miss something, bro? I'm usually on the comments like that. I usually see the majority, but I'm like, what? And yes, Banhammer strikes again. Very much appreciated. Wait, no, Russia. Damn, this could be bad. The mafia there is serious business, man. Ex-KGB everywhere. Paramilitaries, hardcore smuggling, and punishment time. Nah, jokes. Wait. Stop. Slow down a sec. What point are you trying to get at here? I want to save here, right? We're gonna, and then now I'll save over the other point. The only things I'll overwrite are any things that aren't save points. And wait, I just want to make sure. Okay, there we are. And this is Act 2. So you know what I'm finna do? I'm gonna quit the game. Because for now, we're gonna look through pickup lines. So let me do this real quick. Let me sit more in the kind of middle-ish, I guess. Something like this. And now, let me pull up those pickup lines or something. Wait, let me play some background music first. Okay, it's a little louder than I thought it'd be. Alright, I'm gonna pull up those pickup lines I was talking about earlier, and I'm gonna let you ladies enjoy those. Okay, hold on. This is so much louder than I thought it'd be. Might also be because I have my volume up, but it is what it is. I honestly wouldn't know. Then again, you're talking to the guy that doesn't drink here, but yeah. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Oh, man. Okay, that's so much better. The volume was a bit too loud for me. But anyways, let me see if I'll pull up, where is it? Alright, let me drag this over here. Oh, man. Alright, no, I don't want your ads, bro. Hold up. Let me get rid of this, bro. They're just trying to sell me something, bro. Oh, I can't get rid of the... Oh, okay, the ads are just there. It's one long ad, okay. You know what? Let's start with this site first. Let's start with this site first, I think. I think there's less over here. I'm assuming there's less. Okay. Let's swap screens. Okay. From looking at the faces of my friends when they drink it, it doesn't look great. Anyways, let's put in the window capture. And where is it? We here? I bet. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Bruh. Wait, hold on. Let's transform this. Stretch the screen. Okay, wait, hold up. Bruh. You completely forgot I was about to do that? You're a sham? Bro, that's hilarious. But yes, I stuck to my word. Wouldn't you believe it? So, we got these two tabs open. I'm gonna look through these two tabs. And then after we're done looking through these two tabs, I might, depending on how I feel like it, go back through Katawa Shoujo. But yeah. I didn't realize there was a slide over here. But yes, okay. We got the first one, right? Alright. Beef actually said this. That's why I was laughing, because one, I find it funny, but also it was here. How would you feel if a guy said this to you right here? Wait, hold up. Can someone change the title for me? Change the title to rating the best pickup lines, and just chatting category. To whoever's first at doing it, have fun. Eat lasagna to get thick. Alright, what are you ladies rating this first one here? Wait, hold on. Here. Was your mother a beaver? Cause, damn! How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling about that? Thank you, appreciate it. Because you have a pretty good one. You do? Well, hold up. That was your first to go to? I appreciate you, appreciate you. You love that one? Not the insult to my mom? Bruh. Okay. Amber, what you feel about it? Because Beef loves it. We know how May feels about this. How you feel about this, Amber? How you feel about this? Because there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot. I don't know. I don't feel like I would ever say this. I think the only way I feel like the only time I'd say bad pickup lines is unless I know the girl I'm talking to likes him, or the more likely case is unless unless I'm already like dating her or talking to her. That way, like, it's less creepy if you say it because she already likes you then and she knows you're just playing around. Cause damn, I get you for the sake of continuity. Okay. What about this one? What about the next one? Okay, I won't go all the way because it's a long segment. But what about this one? I have never heard of this one. Chat. I have never heard of this one. What in the actual? What is this? What is this right now? What is this? What is this? What is this, bro? What is this? Who in the, what crackhead? What crackhead? What? Nah. Yo. Okay. This is one I'm gonna have to ask you guys straight up. How y'all reading this one? Cause I know how y'all felt about the last one, but the last one seemed a lot more innocent. Is this one that you think should be reserved for when you already know the person and you already got a good thing going on? Cause this one's tough. The word being on your Mount Timo. Yo, Beef really with this shit right now. Oh, bro. Wait, hold on. I gotta read this again. What? Okay. For a second, I also read that and I was like, wait, is that like a double entendre? Like, I didn't know if you meant like, yeah, I got that, but I also keep it on me. Bam, bam, bam. I was like, man, we got a gangster in chat. I was like, man, clutch your purses. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Beef's coming. Could you imagine in the country accent, you see some guys like, hide your kids. Hide your wife. Beef's coming. Bah, bah, bah. Oh man, that's hilarious. That should be another common theme of chat. Bro. You're a dandelion? If I could blow on you, you'd be able to push it. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as well. I'm just stealing pickup lines. Okay, I'm gonna go to next one. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's just a whole bunch of ads. So yeah, if you want to see, don't look up. Okay, what about this one? It's handy that I have my library card because I'm totally checking you out. I don't know. I don't like this one. I think in comparison to everything else, it's kind of bland. I'll be real with y'all. No, fight me? Nah, I don't know. You like it? Okay. Hey, just remember, at the end of the day, to anyone coming through, pickup lines vary to person to person. Some people like them, some people despise them, some people are like meh. And if you do like them, it depends on which ones. Okay. Clearly, I need to find more girls like Beef, cause where are y'all hiding, bro? Where are y'all hiding? Cause if I could do this, I'd be looking through Google, I'd bookmark a page, and I'd be like, oh, where? And then I just walk up to the person, and I'd be like this. Hold up, I'd be like this. I'm at the mic here, right? I'm at the mic here, and I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, yeah, and I'm gonna be like, hey, it's handy. It's handy that I have my library card because I'm totally checking you out. Ah. Oh, bro. Imagine if I woke up and I'm like, is your mother a beaver? Cause damn. Bro. Bro, imagine if I did that. What the as long as they lick their fingers to the pages. Nah. I never understood that. I never understood when English teachers did that. Like, is there is it I know it's to separate the pages, but bro, I never understood that. I could never. What? Wait. Assuming I'm not reading this wrong, did you use the awkward pickup lines to make friends? Cause that's kind of tight. I ain't gonna lie. We the fee. Okay. I'm gonna just use Twitch payments. Hopefully that'll cover. You just got that. I am a fee. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm just saying I need to find more people like you and your friends because clearly, I'm just saying. I used to think a long time ago, I was like, man, no, I actually went through different phases. I went through one phase of being like, man, when I was like super young and never talked to girls whatsoever. In that way, I was just like, man, pickup lines are a thing, you know what I'm saying? They work all the time. But I'm also seeing from other people's perspectives. And then, I tried some and then I failed because, I didn't actually know how to talk to girls. So I went from that to being like, man, they suck. It doesn't work at all. And then now I'm at like more of a, it depends. It just depends on like who you're talking to, how it goes, all this and that. Like, honestly, it depends. It'll cover if you cover me. Right. Okay. Alright, let's try the next one. I ain't gonna lie, this one's corny, but I like it. I would never use this. But this one's kinda hilarious, bro. This is kinda hilarious. I'll probably say this to one of my friends just to like tick them off. Or not, like just see their reaction. This one's kinda hilarious. I think the ones that make me laugh on site, or the ones that I'm like, those are the good ones. What? Okay, this does vary from person to person. Very much so. Okay. We got our first damn near unanimous. No. That was those were the fastest set of no's I've ever seen in my life in chat. Just straight up like that. Yeah, I think it's different though. It's like a guy's perspective to like a girl's perspective though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just because, like, I don't know, something about me, like, always finds fart jokes funny. So I can just look at that and be like, I like that. But like I did say at the beginning before I said this, I will never, and when I mean never, I will never say this at all to like an actual girl I like. The minute I say this to a girl, because I know that the chances are ruined. But when I say this to like a friend, absolutely. Like I'm like, did you just fart? Because you blew me away. That's hilarious. I literally want to say that to one of my friends. Do I want to? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe after stream. But dog, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Dog, imagine I just text them that and I'm like, hey, and then I just psych them out with a fake like sweet message, and they're like, okay, and then I'm like, and then I just send that after. So I just send hey, they're like, hey, and I'm like, did you just fart? Because you blew me away. That is hilarious. I love that. Fart jokes will never not be funny. I feel like for a guy, no matter how old you get, fart jokes will never not be funny. Okay, it doesn't have to get super intimate. You could just say this at like the beginning, or like you could say this later on after. I feel like there's a time and place. Aha, see Amber, she feel more comfy. But then again, you did also say your gag reflex would activate on that one, so it depends. Let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. So many ads, bro. What the? Okay. I have never heard this one. I have never heard this one. I don't know about this one. I think this one would honestly depend on how you're saying it and who you're saying it to. But even then, I'm not feeling this one. What? Make it still leave it serious? Okay. I guess this time Amber's the only one feeling this one. I mean, I guess it makes sense with Amber's personality, but yeah. Okay. For a second, I was about to be like, yo, if this is a switch up from the last one and I'm the only one who didn't like this, meanwhile, all y'all were the ones that did like it, I'll be like, wait a minute. Yep, that makes sense with Amber. Okay, now we know when that one lays that. But it's such a like I don't even know how this would work or how you would say it. Yeah, no. Okay. I don't want to spoil the next one, but hey. Oh, I think that's from Mean Girls. Okay. Hey girl, are you German? Cause I wanna be German. Hey girl, are you German? Cause I wanna be German. What? I'm not even gonna test the limits of that question. 100 out of 10? Okay. I want to see. Oh, okay. This is why I like seeing everyone's thoughts on it, because I don't know. 100 out of 10? That's good. Okay. Remind me the next time I go on Tinder, I'm gonna just start using that. Stuff all these ads. You like the innocence? Germix? Bruh. Okay, hold up. I might actually... I was thinking of opening a new tab because I was like, I don't like these ads just popping up every minute, man. Hold up. Okay, let me do that. Let me copy this over here. And I want to take this. And I'm gonna copy that over here. Okay. Yep, there's a far lot less ads over here. Okay. Let me do myself a favor. Let me get rid of this window. Okay, much better. Yes, it works out. Eee. Not your cup of tea? Okay. How y'all feeling about this? I didn't even read it all the way through. I hear you're looking for a stud. Well, I got the STD and all that you need is yeah, nah. I think you can only say this. This is one of those things you can only say this is like a joke. Like if you got a friends with benefits, it's like, like there's no way you could genuinely say this to someone you're interested in. I don't think at least. And this is coming from the guy who found the fart one funny. No, this is a hard no on this one. Like absolutely not. Miss me with that. Okay. I think we've got a decent amount of no's. I wonder what the next one is. This actually makes me want to watch Mean Girls now. It's been a minute since I watched that. Oh, God, those girls in Mean Girls are so pretty. Yeah. I don't feel like this would, yeah. Like on a scale compared to the other ones, like I think these, like even this one, which I wasn't feeling that much, the German one could actually work as a pickup line. This, no. I don't know what world this is working, unless you're like a Tinder, even then. Okay. Are those space pants? Because your ass is out of control. Bro, I think they missed it. Shouldn't it be something like out of space or out of this world? I think this could have been better. I think this could have been better. You're mopping while watching. Oh no, no, please take care of yourself. I don't want you to like slip and fall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be out of this world. 10 out. Yeah, bro. Bro, okay. Yeah, because I think with just what this says, this is like a 5, 6 out of 10. But if they added out of this world, I think this would have been like at least a solid 7 or an 8. I agree with Beef if this was modified. Like if you said out of this world, I'll like, yo, this is fire. This right here is fire. Like, alright, next one. Do you have a band-aid? Cause I scraped my knee falling for you. I don't think it's scraped. Is it scraped? Maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of a similar pickup line, but no. Just no. No. I think there's a similar one I'm thinking of that's better than this one. Because I think one is just a little too long. So like, it's just kind of like you lose the attention, but also it's just... Like, I don't imagine someone telling you this and you're like, oh, tell me more, mi amor. Like, no. I feel like if this was modified, I think this could be better. I think this is like the one above it. If this was modified, like this, if we modify this one, I genuinely think that could be better. 4-year-old? Bite me? I think this could be better. I think it could be better. Like I think if you modify this one, like this one, I genuinely think that could be better. Like I think if we modified it right now, I think we could be better. Okay, okay. Just this one, okay. Can you touch my hand? I want to tell my friends I've been touched by an angel. No, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. This one's not it. This one's not it. If I'm the only one who does not like this, so be it. So be it. So be it. I will happily disagree. So be it. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is terrible. This is almost like that, like, are you an angel because you fell from the sky or something like that? Well, this is like, almost worse. This is worse than that, I think. Okay, maybe that's because it's M. I want to know. Because this is a hard pass. Like, no. I didn't even use pickup line. Like, if I was to use it, this is definitely not the one. I can promise you. I assure you, this is definitely not the one I'm thinking of. Like, yeah, this is a banger. That's what I'm saying. It's like the... It's like the, can I tell my friends, and then I've been touched by an angel. It's kind of like, I just met you. Like, what the... Imagine someone tells you this when they just met you as a pickup line. Because that's usually what pickup lines are for. Imagine that. Like, hi, hello, and then they tell you this, like... I think I'd spasm if this came out of my mouth, unironically. I think because of the entire thing, I would honestly give this like a 1 or a 2. I think this is terrible. And there were bad ones here, but this is just bad. Like, I can't even see you saying this as like a joke. That's how bad this is. It's just bad. It sucks. I will wholeheartedly say that I think this sucks. Okay. If you were a Transformer, you'd be the Optimus. Fine. Yeah, nah. You see how this meme encapsulates this? That's what it is. No. I like Transformers. No. Don't do this to me. I like the animated series a lot. I kinda like the movies. Like number 1 and 3. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I don't like this. I don't like this. Not even because it touches on my childhood. It's just, yeah, nah. Yeah. I feel like I kind of heard this song before, but it's probably in the recesses of my brain because I don't want to remember it, but like, yeah. Like, I don't think anyone here is going to sit here and be like, yes, that is good. Or great. Good or great if you want to like rate it on like a bad scale. Like, if we had to do like a tier list pickup line thing, I can guarantee this would automatically be, if I was the one doing it, this would automatically go in like the worst pile. Or if not, like the second worst pile. This is bad. The only thing that beats this is this. And you know why? This is shorter and it gets more to the point. This is like weirder. This is longer and it's weird. It's like, what are you doing, you weirdo? Anyways, okay. I lost my teddy bear. Can I sleep with you instead? Yeah, you see that thing Jonah Hill's doing right there? I'm doing the exact same thing. Cut the show. It's a wrap. Absolutely not. You know this? It's just as fake as a smile producer and outlet. No. Cut the lights, bro. Why? You can sleep with the fishes. I love that. I love that. That's hilarious. Please don't stop being you. Please guys, don't stop being yourselves. But yeah, nah. You can miss me with that. I think this is one of those ones where there's a better version of this. But I can't think of the exact pick line. There's a better version of this. It's like the space one where it says out of control, but it's supposed to say like out of this world. I think there's a better version of this. I wish I could remember it. But yeah, yeah, nah. It's not the worst thing ever, but no, it's not good. It's not good. This is a teddy bear? You'd be surprised. Who the fuck's a teddy bear? Bro, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's a good point, by the way, as well. Yeah, I don't have a feeling you want to answer that. Like, I'm on the firm belief, I've said multiple times, but if you can think of something as a possibility, even if it's not a reality, it most likely it can be a reality. Unless it's like time travel or something. But even then, I wouldn't put that completely out of the equation, but yeah. But like Emma said, there's some things I thoroughly believe you just don't want to know. I guarantee there probably are people. And with that being said, that's where that conversation ends. What? Wait, this is another section? Let's see. Okay, thank goodness. We'll do this page and then we'll do this tab and we might play Katawa Shoujo after. Might. It literally just depends on how I feel. Okay. Let me highlight this. Hey, baby. Okay, my voice, I don't want my voice just keeps cracking, bro. Hey, baby. Want a raisin? Sorry, none left. Perhaps a date, then? I kinda see where this one's going. This is the thing. I think it's kinda clever, but no. It falls so flat on his face. The problem is, it's like Beef said, like, I think the thing is, one, it's far too long. Like, it's far too long. Like, I get the intention. I get the intention. Like, hey, baby. Okay, introduction. Want a raisin? Sorry, none left. Perhaps a date then? Like, I think if it feels like if it stopped somewhere here, it might have been great. But it went on for far too long, and it's dragged. Like, this is one of those ones where I'm actually kind of sad because, like, I don't think it's garbage, but, like, I think there's potential. Like, I think if this was modified, and if you reworded this somehow and you changed it, made it a bit shorter, I genuinely think this one could be great. I wholeheartedly believe that if someone else modified this, it could be great. It's so sad to see. I genuinely think this one could be better than whatever we see on the screen right now. This sucks, man. It's like that potential thing I was talking about. There's potential in this. Like, some of the other ones are bad. There's no potential. But this, like, that space one, I was like, this could have been good. Great, even. You know what? I'm not gonna dwell on it. Next one. My doctor told me I'm missing vitamin U. Can you help me? Yeah, nah, I got the same face. Yeah, nah. Like, this could have been better. Here's the thing, you know what already makes this better than this one? It feels shorter, gets straight to the point, but no, it sucks. Sucks. It sucks so bad. You don't know how bad this one and the one before it are? I would never even say these as a joke to my friends. And mind you, I'm the same guy who said he liked the fart joke ones. I would say those. But this, garbage. This, garbage. You know what's the sad thing? There's probably guys out there who are like, oh yeah, they finna like this one when I drop it on them like this. Like, ew, no, garbage. For his vitamin D? Yeah, nah. If this is a guy that's asking for vitamin U, you gotta let natural selection do its thing, and pop, 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 pop. But yeah, no, this one's a hard pass. Like, I'll put it like this. I genuinely believe this one is better than this one, but no, I know. It's less complicated. Like, this one was just doing too much. Because I think the good thing. Okay, I did not realize that top thing. I did not realize that top article / picture. But you know what's the good thing about this compared to this? Gets to the point, so much simpler and easier. But like, no, just no. Vitamin uranium, bro. Imagine. Alright, next one. Go on. Fill my jacket. It's made of boyfriend material. Nah. Yeah, nah. This is the fastest no I have ever seen. This is the fastest no I'll probably ever give in my life. Seems like he has enough of that in his blood. Bro. I have never given a no so fast in my life, but shit, no. No. This is garbage, bro. Like, if I was trolling around with my friends, and I've done this before, where like, oh, you should say pick-up lines to girls on Tinder, right? Which I've done before with them. Where like, I would come up with something, they would come up with something, we just troll, right? You know, granted, after I've gotten to know them and I just troll. I promise you, out of all those trollish ones, I would never even yell this. What is this, bro? There's probably someone out there thinking this is a good pickup line. Before I started talking to girls and everything, probably would have thought this was good as well. That's a sad reality. That's what I'm sad about. Not even the fact that it's bad, but the fact that there's people out there who think it's good and probably have, or if not, will use it. Like, please, guys. If there's any guy here looking right now, and you've never talked to a girl in your life in person, because you know, online, I don't think online is definitely not the same as in person. But like, in person and actually got an experience, if you are going to use the pickup lines, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you are going to use them, do not use this, this. Do not use anything which you know is bad. Even if you think it's kind of funny. Do not use it. It's garbage. I'd yell, I'm gay as fast as possible. Oh, I'm dead, bro. Fuck. Honestly, if I was a girl, I'd do the same thing as well. I'd be like, ew, you're gross. You're gross. You're actually, yeah, you're gross. You're gross. You're actually gross. That's so horrifying to see. I want to pull something. Bro, do you know how gross that is? The saddest thing I'm just thinking about is someone out there probably thinks this is a good idea and I should what's it called? And I should say this and it's gonna pick up like the hottest chicks or whatever. It's like, gross, bro. Please, guys, fellas. If you have any self-respect for yourself, if you have any self-respect for yourself, and if you can think with the head up here and not the thing between your legs, do not say this. Do not say it. I beg you. I don't even beg people, but do not. Please, do not. I will. This is probably one of the few times I'll ever beg anyone. Your self-respect is so much more than that. I promise you. I don't even think of the flesh. I just think, ill. You're gross. Like, it's like the overconfident, like, oh yeah, you know I'm gonna be a boyfriend. It's just gross. Like, I like the light, cute, funny ones which are kind of dorky. Like, even the one I didn't like as much, like the German, that's still pretty good. Even if you tried, that one is okay. There's an effort. It's light. Like the ones that are light, easy, and funny. The ones that don't take themselves too seriously and get straight to the point. None of these. Garbage, 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 garbage. I see the effort here, but still garbage. Okay. Hey girl, is your name Wi-Fi? Because we have a connection. You see this girl's face expression? Exact same thing I'm feeling on the inside right now. Garbage. Why? Why is this a thing? This should be dropped to the bottom of the sea. What in the This is so bad, bruh. This is so bad. Just stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what? It's like that Michael Jordan meme. You seen that Michael Jordan meme where I think this was back when he was still in the NBA, I think. And he was doing an advertisement. I forgot what the advertisement was for. But then he's looking at the camera, right? This is one of the few great Michael Jordan memes. To be fair, they're all great. And then he's looking straight at the camera. He's doing an advertisement, and he's like, "Please, stop it. Stop doing that. Just stop it." And it's a younger Michael Jordan. He has this softer voice. He's like, "Stop it. What's wrong?" Usually he's a meme, but dog. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling right now on the inside. It's cheesy. You wouldn't necessarily be charmed, but I wouldn't be turned away. I think by that point, I don't know. If I was a girl, I'd be like, okay, how hot is this guy? Because I'm like, flat out no. If some guy approaches you, because mind you, these are when he first meets you. It's not after he's already gotten to talk to you. Because that's the intention of pickup line. It's to lead you in. So this is like the first thing that comes out of his mouth after he says hi or hello. And this is what you hear. My legs would close so fast, like lightning. It'd be dried up chips and Oreos. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, some of these are so bad that it's like, you gotta pray that your genetics and your looks just line up and that the girl is just that nice to you that she's like, you know what? I'll make the exception. Because otherwise, you'll get a lot of this. Alright, let's go to the next one. Babe, you're the next contestant in a game of love. Garbage, going away. Throw it in the bin. Wrap it away. You see Steve's face? You see Steve's face? As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this one's about to be bad. You see Steve's face right now? You see Steve's face? Oh, no. Oh, brother. That is not a good one. I know. You know how bad this is? I can guarantee no one says this unironically. Because Because even on the inside, this is one of those things where you know it's bad. Like, if you don't know this is bad, you are not that confident. I'm just bad for your lack of like self-awareness, bruh. Because even when you do something that's bad, even when most guys say pickup lines, they kind of already have the self-awareness that it's kind of bad, but hopefully it's just so bad that it's funny, or that they can put that little sprinkle of charm over it, or pizzazz. Because otherwise, yeah, you're gonna be met with some faces like this and this. Alright, okay, I'm here. What do you want for your next wish? Garbage. Throw it away. Throw away in the bin. Wrap away the key. Set the bin on fire if you have to. It's not garbage. Okay, I did say it was garbage, but like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but dog. I don't like it. I don't like it. I couldn't imagine walking up to some girl, I don't know, and just being like, okay, I'm here. What do you want for your next wish? This would be great to say to someone you already know. Because it would be like, oh, okay, great, as a joke or whatever. But dog, as someone you just met? Oh, nah, miss me with that. Miss me. Could you imagine saying this to someone you just met, bro? I don't know about you, but couldn't be me. Could not be me. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of these are bad for pickup lines, but like this one is great to say once you already met and you're already talking to the person and you gotten to know them. Even this one's just so bad. I would never even say this, even if I was in a relationship with someone, because I don't like it makes me cringe up on the inside, like ill, and I'm not even the girl in this situation. All right, what's the next one? I already don't like this one, and I haven't even read it. You know why? Because this one is far too long. It's far too long. Excuse me. My friend over there is a little embarrassed. He'd like your phone number. He wants to know where he can get a hold of me in the next morning. No. What? Who wouldn't have thought this was good? Ew. Excuse me. My friend over there is a little embarrassed. He'd like your phone number. He wants to know where he can get a hold of me the next morning. Dog. If I ever hear a guy say this in real life, and it's not, and he doesn't have like a camera crew around him, or he's not doing this for TikTok, I seriously question where your head is at. Okay, you see that split second? I thought Kanye was smiling the entire time. You see that split second where he's not smiling? That disgusted face, like, what am I doing with my life? That's how I feel about this. That is probably the fattest snarl you'll ever hear me give, bruh. Like, who in their right mind looks at stuff like this and they're like, yeah, I'm the man. Gross. The fuck? Awesome, girl. Them legs closing real fast. Okay. You got this one. You seem like the kind of girl who's heard every line in the book. So what's one more? Come on, bro. This one didn't even try. You didn't even try. At least some of the bad ones, it felt like they tried to be good. Or at least if they were bad, they knew they were being bad. But this one didn't even try. It was just so... This is probably the first lukewarm one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of... Let's see if I can find it. It reminds me of this one. The raisin one, where it's... You didn't even... Okay. To be fair, even the raisin one kind of tried. This did not even try. This is the first, like, lukewarm one. It was, like, just in the middle. Okay, it wasn't an insult. It wasn't a compliment. Hell, I didn't even know if you're trying to pick her up or not. Like, yeah, it was like, what are you doing? Bro, I can only imagine. If you're, like, having to question what the person is doing, you already failed. You already failed. Pickup line already failed. Flat on his face. It's like, alright, pack it up. Pack it up, leave your bags. You lost me. Lost me. Alright. I don't want to show y'all the next one, but excuse me. I think you have something in your eye. Nope, it's just sparkle. It's a little too long for my taste. Like the excuse me is great. I think you have something in your eye, kind of drags on, and it's like, nope, it's just sparkle. Like the ending is so lackluster that it doesn't like work. And the build up is great, and then it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't like it. I'd smack you. Thank you, me. Thank you. That is hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. To any guy annoying, I would smack you as well, bro. I think the only case this works is unless you say this to your homies, whatever. But even then, say this at your own risk, or say this with warning, per se. Tyne says he's jumping. I would jump as well, bro. This is garbage. This is like hot doo-doo water. Oh, nah, son. Miss me with that. Alright, let's try the next one. Actually, alright. Remember me? Oh, that's right. I've only met you in my dreams. Oh, yeah, bruh. Lock your doors. Hide your wife. Hide your keys. Hide your husband. Hide everything. Hide your dog. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. That's gross, bro. That's gross. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Bro. Why is that a thing? Hold on. Let me ask the guys. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Why do people do this? Can you tell me? Because clearly I'm going crazy. I'm talking to these guys. Why? Can you tell me why they would say that? Oh, you're legit? Absolutely. You know what this reminds me of? Or this gives the same energy. I only watched a few episodes from like the first season, but you know the Netflix show You with the creepy stalker guy Joe? That's what this gives me energy of. It's like, oh, you're a serial killer. Like, get away from me. Like, gross, bro. This is so gross. Like, actually gross. What's the next one? I have 4%. Oh, wait, okay. I don't want to show you the one after. I have 4% battery remaining. I chose to message you. Did I choose wisely? Bro, this has to be like the second one where it's like, oh, you didn't even try, bro. You did not even try, bro. At least some of the bad ones tried to be a pickup line. This is like, what are you doing, bro? This is times where like that fart one or the German one easily win because it's like they tried and they succeeded. This is garbage. And your chicken's just oh, I'm dead, bro. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. Oh, man. Nah, but this is garbage. Like, let me see if I can find one that actually tries. Like, this one kinda tried. It's garbage, but this one kinda tried. This one was just straight up creepy. Like, this is just like, oh, like, lock everything. Okay. I never eaten an IHOP, but I hope for those of y'all who have gone to IHOP, I hope y'all can enjoy this. Do you like pancakes? Well, I know. Well, how about IHOP? Dog, this is so dumb that I like it. Would I ever say this? Absolutely not. You let him hit it? Amber, I think I can see a common theme. As long as it's just as straightforward and freaky as you, then yes. That is the common theme. Give domestic violence away. Okay, we got two different sides of the spectrum. You got hate school one side, and you got get the away. So honestly, guys, it's 50-50. Just try, shoot every girl you see, and hopefully it works. And if you actually listen to that, natural selection is coming your way. Cause yeah. As much as I be saying stuff in chat, yeah. There's some stuff that I think anyone who's watching, should clearly be able to know. Okay, this is a joke. This is not. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. I think this would work great if you already know the person. Like, and if the person likes these type of jokes, because even then, they would have to like this type of joke. Otherwise, because I know some people I know in real life, like, where some of them it would work, some of them it just wouldn't. Like, depends on the person's type of humor as well. Okay. Do you? I think I can remember that chick's face. I wonder what actor that is. She looks like a 2000 actor for sure. Probably is. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk past again? It kind of tried, but no. It kind of tried, but no. No. Never would I ever be caught saying this unironically. And with that, I gotta get the fuck out of that. Yo, I'm gone, bro. I'm not just so you saying goodnight, bro. That was so well timed, bro. Bro. No cap, I don't even know if you actually are leaving. That's crazily timed, bro. But yeah, this is gotta go in the garbage, bro. I'm so at a loss for words. That's where this is at. That's not too good. Like, bruh, it's almost like one of those ones where it's like, oh, I take a jab at myself and hopefully you find it funny. Yeah. But I feel like, what's it called? I feel like being self-deprecating or making self-deprecating jokes is cool and all, but like, in pickup lines, I don't think being self-deprecating works because you kind of need to, what's it called? You kind of need to. I feel like being, like, you know, a bit more funny and confident works out a bit more. You're trying to keep your eyes open? Nah, it's okay. See ya, man. See ya. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate your energy and your time on the stream. Thank you for helping making the streams what they are. And enjoy your sleep. Yeah, no. Like, I'd much rather you use, like, this one. I genuinely think the one above it is better than this one. Granted, would you get arrested if you said something like this? Probably, but yeah, nah. This one is just horrific. Like, bruh. The ones that don't even try are probably the worst ones. It's like, bruh, at least this one, even though it's like kind of bad, it tries. It tries to be a pickup line. This is like, this is condescending. Like, what the this is like, okay, you didn't try. Okay. If you're a booger, I'd pick you. Are you dead ass, bro? A booger? Like, okay. To be fair, this is not the worst one I've ever heard. This is, but you know what the bad thing about this though? This kind of only really works if you're like, got the same sense of humor, or you're like in primary school, because this is ass. Really? What? How did you win chances to get it? That's a boo from you. That's all we needed. Are you a campfire? Cause you're hot, and I want some more. Look, I'll give this one points for trying. Did it get far? Absolutely not. Will I even do the next one? Probably not. Because this is the whole barrage. So you know what? I'll probably do the next few from here, and then I'll probably end the stream after this. Now this one's okay. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but it's okay, yeah. It's okay. Like this one honestly just depends on the girl you're talking to, because Amber likes this, but some other girl might just be like gross or be like ill. Like literally. Remember at the end of the day, pickup lines just depend on who you're talking to. They are subjective. Some people love him, some people hate him, some people whatever. Oh, perfect timing! That was literally the last one. And we're literally on the second slide. That's perfect timing, bro. That's perfect timing. I was gonna end this. Okay. Okay, hold up. Let's do this. Bro, that's such perfect timing, actually, bro. Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna probably end stream here. We had a good night. Played, like, I think around 3 hours of Katawa Shoujo. Or I'd say more so like an hour while I talk to y'all for like the other two. But you know what? It was good. I mainly like chatting to chat. The game's just a side product, if anything. But yeah, streams like this I like though because I feel less tired, less drained. You know, I feel more life. Like I'm gonna try to see if I can take more naps before streams, and not like directly before streams. I mean like a little early in the day because I feel like when I take naps during the day, or like maybe a few hours before the stream, I feel great during the streams. Like there was one other time I think last week I felt like this, probably around the same time, where like, bro, I felt amazing. I felt like on cloud nine, and you know why? It's because I took a nap, and then I didn't do it on purpose though. I just took a nap because I felt tired, and then inadvertently I felt like so much energy. I felt like I had 10 shots of coffee. Exaggeration, but I think y'all get where I'm going with this though. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that was good though. Play a bit of Katawa Shoujo. You know, semantics with Kenji, Lily, Hanako. Good to chat with y'all. We had Beef come back with a resubscription, bro. That's amazing. You, her man, Beef, chatting me up, giving me your time. I appreciate that. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Y'all forever know that you guys have my heart in that department. So thank you so much. What the what's up with the music? Alright, yeah. I want to thank you guys for your time. I appreciate y'all for the streams. I'm gonna actually end it tonight. I was just delaying it and dragging it out to the 4-hour mark. But I appreciate y'all so much. And without further ado, time to end the mother flipping stream.